Alright, this is a town dog, and I'm back in another plane. Oh, you may recognize the panel. This, of course, this panel I built. This is not the original. It's built from the original. Let me get this thing selected where it'll come over. Alright, there's the original right there. There's the 3D. The lights are not on. Let's see if we can get a little power on the subject and get the edges of this song. They might be running. They are. Okay, well, I'll start them in, will we? Get a little power on the subject. Should have some lights here after a while. Let's see, there's lights right there. That's on. Check our avionics are on. Alright, that's on. Good there. Let that down. Now, what we in here is a Boeing B-50 Super Fortress. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to fly this thing. It's like some of my racing now. I'm not that good at all of them. Anyway, I do have all the same features I always use. I've got this plane set to use those features because that way I can do what I want to do my way. Can't do it my way, I probably won't. Well, we may have to wait until daylight to get a good look around, but anyway, here's what we're looking at. We get this side pretty good. We're at dawn, sitting at Moosenee, Canada, CYMO, and we're going to try to make this thing back to Memphis. I haven't prepared anything. Yep. Hello, Cap. Oh, it's alright. You can come to the weight. I'm at the weight room. I'm not in there. I'm gonna go to the recording room.
Channel
right quick.
switched.
That's it. I'm at the recording room. He came to the weight room. I thought he'd come to me, but he didn't. Okay. He was actually just getting out of the house for now. Anyway, I'm back to where I was. We get this back up where we have sound. You got to select the window. Let me find it. There we go. Right there. Don't select it. It don't have no sound. Now, we're sitting pretty close to the fuel box. Our fuel is at 100%. We're right there. I'm going to sit right here and let this thing idle while I get prepared. I haven't done no preparation. I'm going to use a flight plan this time. While I'm sitting on the fuel box, I'm about running out of fuel. It'll save fuel. I don't know how far this thing will go on regular fuel. If it don't make Memphis, it just don't make it. I'm not going to put it on VA because I don't know if I can land this thing good or not. Anyway, we're going to go from, I believe I can, but I also thought about trying to land at Arnold Field by being a military plane. Arnold is a closed Army air base from World War II. Right there, just a few miles from my house, which if I have an air show though, the 12th of this month, or 12th of next month. And I think it's 12th. The air show, they have annuals there in Halls, Tennessee, on Arnold Field. And I may try to land there. But not having any electronics, or I'm not sure. Anyway, let me see if I can get a flight plan rigged up here to there. I started one yesterday trying to fly it, and I couldn't get the plane I chose to fly. I chose a Firefox M31, which is a fictitious plane, but I have flown it a million miles, but for some reason or another, it won't fly now. I'm going to try to find out one of these days why, but I messed with a little yesterday, not much, but I started twice trying to go from here to England to EGLL, which will only take a little while. It'll fly Mach 3 at 80,000 when it flies. I couldn't get it up there yesterday. And if I flew it a million miles, it's not because I didn't know what I was doing. I thought first I had did something wrong, so we back started over. I flew over an hour both times, and I never got that thing to do anything. So I gave up and quit, deleted the movie and video, and went back to what I was doing. Now, what we got to do here is we're going to go to select an airport. I don't want to, must have wanted to load. Let's go back and start over. Something here we go right here now. At create, we're going to go right here, and we're going to choose the airport we're setting at right here as number 1. That's what we're going to do as starting point. Then we're going to go to, I could set it to Memphis. That'll be close enough. If I decide to land, I can just land when I get there. I'm going to set it to Memphis just in case. Because Memphis, I know I can land it there. I can land it at Ripley. I think I will. I think I'll just take it to Ripley, Tennessee, which is in real life it's a grass strip. In mine, it's a pretty good sized airport. I think I can get it down there. It's got electronics and everything. And in mine, you'll see it when I land. If you go there, you'll see that you don't have what I got unless you come to me and get it, or to WeFly. WeFly's got it. It was created by the WeFly manager, and he got it. He got a couple of us our personal little airports. This airport is really 12 miles from my house, and it's a grass strip. TN36. It's about 12 miles from my house. It's not mine. It belongs to one of the higher class people uptown, if that's where you want to put it. They think they are anyway. Anyway, we don't care what they think. We just do our thing and let the rest of the world go. It's the way I do my part of it. I'm going to go how far? I'm going to go high altitude. Now, last time I done it done a bunch of turns it didn't need. And even BOR be a bunch of turns it don't need. I don't know. GPS high altitude. I'm not sure how I want to try this. But, well, let's see what the route looks like right there. Find route. That right there is a fairly straight route. That's probably what I want. If you go, since I'm gonna be high altitude, it don't matter if it's GPS straight. If you use all them others, it'll go zigzag. It'll take you a bunch of places you don't need to go, and it's plenty big as this plane is. It don't do a lot of good turning. If it turns and you run across 2 points too close together, then it can't make a turn. It gets lost. All planes do. Into FSX. I've tried to fly a little plane over a lake. On the video, it would not fly it. It wouldn't turn the corners down real close together. It just wouldn't turn them, and it'd get lost. Try to circle, try to go back, and couldn't. Anyway, this is what we got here, and we're gonna call that a go for now. Okay, and we want to save that. This is under save here, so we'll save it. And I don't want my plane moved. I'll move myself. And it's daylight. The flight plan is loaded, supposedly. Let's verify this is loaded. There's our line. It's loaded. Now we're going to try to get this thing to a runway. We're full of fuel. Let's do a pushback this time. Get away from that pump. Keep them running over. I'm not going to do a pushback turn, but I'll do a pushback. I don't think it'll turn on its own. No, yeah, I've tended to. I'm not sure about that one. Just back straight up to get up room to turn. I'll turn it around. I can turn around there, but I'd run all over that pump. I know it. Might anyway. I hadn't found a runway yet. Let's see if we can find a runway to get this thing out of here. Back up far as I can here so the big thing have room to turn. I believe the airport's on my left there, runway. Not 100% sure. We may look and see just a minute. We'll call it stop right there. And I am on multiplayer, and if it quits, we'll just pick up. I'm having a little problem with multiplayer staying on here lately. We're doing real well. I think we had an update, Steam or something. All of a sudden, I am not doing as well. Haven't went back over my settings to see if I can figure out why. I had one that was, I thought, throwing me off, and I fixed that. It was done real well until for a few days, and went back to doing it. I think we had an update. Mine will set that back, even though it don't show it set back. I'll have to check it. I think it's got it where it's still doing it. It's doing my sound, so I'm going to have to turn it off, reset it, and then turn it back on. It's a shut-off thing on the network that allows it to shut down programs not being used. And even though this is, it still breaks. Brake squeal when you use them. Oh, I get that back on. Come on around her now. Turn pretty good. There we go. There we go, right there. Let's get her alive. I got rabbits on the other end. Started to have a plane on the other end. Not really. That's your prototype called rabbits. In my part. Somebody called them rabbits. I heard it. I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm going to do a pushback instead. Well, this might need more than we're looking at there. The button, pushback button, that button side by side. Now let's do a pushback. We going to set. I'm going to try this at about 25,000. This plane not designed for really high altitude, but might make 25 out of it. I think it'll do that. Oh, I looked off. Now I pushed 60,000. $25 right there. And I don't know how fast it'll fly. We'll push it about 240 now. It probably won't do much more than that. If it'll do anything, if it'll do that, that'll be what I want here under this height. Now we're going to turn this off so to get back. Like I said, I hadn't flown this plane. I don't remember the last time I've flown. I mean, today I haven't flown to check it, haven't test flown it, haven't done nothing. I'm bound to be able to get off the ground. But what I do know I want is full flaps. The tip flaps all the way down. Now are they moving or not? Sometimes the joystick don't respond. Yeah, that's just they're real slow. Well, if they say for better speed, you can leave them up so you get halfway down the runway. But as slow as they move, that might not work. They may not get down in time to get you up. Now, full flaps runway may be short. That'll give me as much lift as I can get. Now, get inside the plane here. Set my view. As far as it'll go, so that's what we're going to do is pull this down to here. Now all we got here is a horizon. I can't really see all that too well. My eyes are not the best in the world, even though I got glasses on. Just small. We'll make do. We don't have to. I got to pop up for flying once we get in there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and bring that up right now. Everything's alright. I don't know what direction I want to. We go out runway heading. We can do that first. That's out runway heading, so if we get up and we want to set it, we can. Then we come around to the flight plan. We'll go ahead and turn this right here on. Got to be on. Now, there we go. Throttle up. Give her all she got before you let her go. And it may fly a lot quicker, I think. The old plane, some got off pretty quick. Some got off about 80 knots. It's not a real long runway. She's flying. Wheels up. Left down one. Maintain climb. Minimum climb, not too much. She stalled, she said. Flaps are up, down, flaps are back up. Supposedly are on the way up. I'm going to go ahead and set this. It says 500-foot climb, it should handle that. Airspeed, I'll set that. I'll give her a few minutes here. See if she'll maintain the flight. A little high on the nose. She don't stall, she'll be alright. When the airspeed maintains, it should come together. I'm going to drop the nose a little just for airspeed says stalling. Finding, maintaining better altitude. Oh yeah, autopilot ain't on. That help a lot to turn autopilot on. Now that's what's wrong. I didn't have the last button on, missed it. That's why she wasn't flying. We'll go back to 500 here now. I believe she's got it. Okay, at least we didn't crash. So we were a little silly, but we didn't crash. Now we want to maintain this right here and see if she'll get around to it. Now I have to watch. Some of these planes will tip when they turn. If it dips very much, I'm too close to the ground for it. I have to get back to a straighter flight, then get back up. pretty good so far. I haven't moved the gauges on this thing, and I always keep the get there right there except for what I need to know. It says 550 was on what it's doing. Heading. It's not. I didn't leave this out. Let's go to the cockpit. I'll leave it out. I know. Now this is my stuff here anyway. And I'm running right here about 3,000 and climbing. That's all right. As long as we're climbing, that's what I want to know. Airspeed's running about what I got it set at, so we're pretty close to it. We're only set on this, coming around to the GPS line. I took off the back way, which I'll turn it around to the other end and take less fuel to get out of here. We can go see what it'll do, but don't make it, we'll find a place to try to land. Let's put it on video and play. Let's see what it'll do. We're headed to Memphis, Tennessee on the, actually I put up at Ripley, Tennessee on the, flight plan. At that point I can land at either one of them. By the time I get there I can change and do what I want to do. Change it right there. And let's zoom it out before we see as far as we can. Now this is a over 1,000-mile flight. I'm not sure what this plane will do for range. We'll check it out. I got the ability to check it right there. I'm alright right now. I believe it's going to do well more than that. I thought it wouldn't have left, but I wasn't sure. I thought it should do pretty good range because it's an old bomber and they had to have range on it. Alright, we're in there. Let's get outside and look at the plane. There's the little super portraits in there. There's the airport we left out of right there. We'll just cross it back over. The early morning, dawn. The sun's just starting to come up. Now this has got the name Lucky Lady. There is a Lucky Lady flying around the country right now. Doing air show. She was our air show once. I hope I don't get in trouble by using that name, because it is a name of a plane that's really in the air. I don't know if it's the same one or not, or the same type, but I've seen it. I say Lucky Lady. I said Lady on one I saw. Anyway, it said something. Anyway, I think it said Lucky Lady here at Air Base a few years ago. When I was at that air show. Fly this thing back in the far as we can get it. It's going to take a long while. It's going to be a pretty long flight. Look at that. That sunrise reflected across the water there. Get a good we got all day to get there, so let's just see what happens. I've got it on video, and everybody knows I'm recording very little. They won't cut me short like has happened. But anyway, that don't matter. It's all in the game. Play it the way you play the hand you dealt. This is life. If you don't like what you dealt, just re-deal the cards. That's all I got to tell you. I'm not a real religious man, but I do believe in staying in good standing with the man that created me. Hope mine's gone. In the last video I did, I mentioned somebody said something about me making a good YouTuber and making a career of it, but I got a second part of my career behind me. In the last video I also mentioned I'm 71 years old. I'm not a child, but I do enjoy playing games. I've been playing them for many years. I got into YouTube here this year, very few months ago. In fact, he showed me signed up a month or two before I actually got started, I believe. I think he showed me signed up because I signed up to Google. And And then a little while later before I actually started YouTube. But anyway, I've done put quite a few videos up in a short period of time. But I got time to do it. I do what I want to do and not what people tell me I gotta do. That's part of being, I've earned my right to do what I want to do. So I've done, lived my life and done my retirement thing. I've got only a semi-retirement. I have to try to take care of a little bit. I don't do a good job of it, but as long as I keep it to where I want it, I ain't worried about the rest of it. And try to keep the insides of them clean when they're empty. I clean them up good. And the outside, I don't worry too much about it. I've got a few that needs a little outside work right now. But that's the way it goes. And we're up in the air and flying. That's a history lesson for today. That's about it. Let's get away from that subject. It ain't real history, but it's my history. I am a retired construction worker, self-employed carpenter most of the time, or at least half the time. I worked for the Memphis Carpenters Union for quite a few years. 70-mile drive every morning before daylight. Back home about usually after dark. Get home, get the bed back up and gone. Out of the house up at least by 3 o'clock, in Ripley by 4, in Memphis by 5:36. On the job, clocked in as quick as they want me. In Memphis, I helped build. It was the Ripley Motor Inn, which was my first union job. I believe it was a laborer there. I was advised to come to Memphis, work as a laborer for a year or a few months or so, to learn their technique, because they do different from what the public that I know did. Construction work, concrete was different. I always was in a house building before that. So I went to work at the Ripley Motor Inn. I don't remember exactly where I went after that. We did a little work for a company that was non-union. During that time, I helped build a portion of the I-55 at the time through town. It's no longer that. It was 255. Now most of it's 240 and 55. But anyway, they renamed and rechanged it over the years. But the one going through town, I helped build part of it. The intersections around Lamar, I worked on the sidewalk there. That was during the time when couldn't work on the other job for reasons. Anyway, we got back to our other regular work. I helped build old folks home on it was on that in Thomas, but I don't remember exactly what street crosses. There's actually pays the interstate there. Or not the interstate, but Union and Madison, you paid them to it straight in that area. That was on a 9-story old folks on one right. I helped build it. I was there until they cut the crews back. My crew cut back. The man that was keeping the crew kept his crew, and he didn't keep Ripley outside his crew. So I was cut loose. My appointment offered me to go with him to Texas. I didn't want to go to Texas, so I didn't go. I stayed there at the house. I stayed in Ripley. After that, I went to work at I believe that's when I went to work at the post office, 3rd in Calhoun. I worked there. And I've worked all over. So at the airport, I helped build big parts of the airport, the convention center. I worked on that. One that remodeled back in the 80s, 70s. I worked all over really. I worked all over this little town of Ripley. Not every place I hadn't worked. I've only worked in a factory very little of my life. I worked in a little box shop at Hall Air Base once. They had ammunition boxes there, and I worked at electric plating for about 9 months before I got married. The man fired me, and I was so glad of it. I got fired for his mistake, not mine, but that's beside the point. That's what bosses do. They pay us a buck. He put me to doing something I wasn't qualified to do. I found the problem. I brought it to him. He said, pass it. I passed it. 3 weeks later, the product come back unacceptable, and they fired me for passing it. I was told by him personally to pass it, so, and he was my boss, so what was I supposed to do? It was a night shift. Him and the lady doing the inspection had went out that night. They were both gonna be there and they were gone. I ain't gonna guess what they were doing, but that's beside the point. But I got fired for it. But I was always taught, you got a good job, you keep it long as you can, the best you can, and I did. This was working electrically and acid. I had acid burns on me that I did not like. Had one on my foot that wasn't getting well. I had a place on my arm with acid around my glove got me. And when the man fired me, I actually told him thank you. I've been wanting to quit, hated to quit a good job. That's the way it went. That was my first public job, I guess, other than a little bit of work I done, construction work around my daddy. I was about 16, 17. I got married when I was 18, so. And I had to be 17 because that was the year before I got married, because I got that income tax check, I think after I got married or just before I got married, from where I worked there. Refund of the income tax I paid in because I didn't make enough to owe it in the long run. Big old $95 check back then. That was a lot of money back then. But I worked all over the place, construction around here. Managed to work, like I said, self-employed, buying a place here in yonder, a rental. Working on it while I was still working, using my crew to go over and work. Of course, I paid them just like I did everywhere else. But I had the crew to do with right now. I don't have a crew or show missing. I got things I need to do and I would do if I had somebody to help me. Can't really afford to hire them at this point about this thing. Or afford to offer them a job that they depend on. Back then when I offered me a job, you pretty well had it. One boy I worked one time, in fact he's still a real good friend of mine. He quit because he was trying to get a disability. He got it. The day he got it, the last day of work. And he worked with me for 4 years, but I went to talk to him about helping me one day. I said, would you come over and help me? I got a job last about 4 days. Come help me do it. Yeah, okay, come help me. 4 days stretched to 4 years. But anyway, pretty good hand. Little bullet head, but a good hand. And we got along decent. But the day he got his son, his Social Security disability, he got it passed was his last day of work. He hasn't worked a day since for me or nobody else I know of. Well, I'll say he did. I think he did help me one time for a day or something, off the record. He told me when he got there, said it took him 4 years to get it. He was trying to get the day I hired him. And he said, I'm not going to take a chance of losing it if I'll be out here working and they'll catch me. So he quit. I really don't totally blame him, to be honest with you. Since he went that route, he did have a back problem. I couldn't see it myself, but he had it, so, or at least he convinced him he did. Still got it right now. Today, I visited a few days ago. We went over. He's one that got me into some of the gaming. He at least furnished some of the games. His brother-in-law was getting them all the tournaments and stuff. We got them in. We played them. I went over to see what he was doing. He don't do computer work much anymore. All he got's on the laptop. He's having trouble with a few things, and I helped him out on them. He's pretty good, but at the same time, I've learned a lot over the years. Things I know that he didn't, or things I'm into now, he's not into enough to study it. So I helped him out with the laptop. Of course, some people might think I run him till I helped him, but anyway, I just got through putting the spy bot in mine. I had him put it in his. Because he had a little virus or something he couldn't get rid of. We put it in. I don't know if he got rid of it or not, but he hadn't got the problem anymore when I left, because he didn't have one when he was grabbing the internet, so it may still be there. We won't know later. I did leave Spybot installed his machine. I uninstalled mine the other day. Spybot is something you don't have to leave in. You can install it. Scan the machine real good. Once you get through it, you don't need Spybot for at least probably a week. or two. You might want to recheck it, make sure you hadn't missed something, take out a bunch of junk, spyware and stuff. But anyway, I took it out, and he was running I forget what browser he was running, but he was having a lot of trouble getting things to do, and he'd pop up stuff, tearing him up on it too. And he said he couldn't run Google on account of the pop-ups. I said, well, I can stop them. So we sent Google back up on him. I showed him how to stop the pop-ups, and once he stopped them, he should be happy with Google. I used to hate Google. I had it because I was on Windows XP, and the XP browser had quit working due to updates. XP had actually run out, and I had to get Google to use the browser. It would work, but when I get on a website, I pop up so fast I couldn't do anything. I was doing American Truck Simulator, and I needed the updates, and I couldn't go get them because my browser would just keep popping up. And I got another boy I got that I know that actually the guy we fly there. He'd go get my updates and get them given to me because I couldn't get them myself. And then my son was using Google, and he found that if you do a certain thing, Google pop-ups will slow down and quit. You won't have all that page covered Google pop-ups. Where that seems to come from is you've got a page in there called extensions. You don't need extensions unless you've got a program yourself that has to have extensions. Even if it says it has to have it, you don't have to have them all the time. You can go into the extensions and delete every one of them or all of them that you know you don't need. And your pop-ups will slow down or quit. And you can leave it empty. I keep my extension page empty all the time. If I go to a site that says we must use extensions, I say, okay, put them in there. As soon as I'm through with what I got to do, I take the extensions out. Google works fine for me. I don't have any problem with pop-up. You get your normal news on the sides and stuff. That's actually the web page I use more than it is Google. But as far as the pop-ups in front of you and blocking your screen, that don't happen. Taking out the extension is what stops it. I don't mind telling everybody. I do not run extensions on my Google. And Google extensions have a tendency to be there. If you go to run a search that don't find what it needs to find exactly, it'll suggest one. And while you're on sites, it'll make suggestions in front of you all the time. You don't know. That's what their pop-ups are. So you take the extensions out, the suggestions stop. Alright, let's see where we at. Enough of that for right now. Oh, we're coming on. We got 939 miles left. We're doing a ground field. I could get a little faster. Well, actually faster is not the answer because fuel-wise, I got to watch that too. But as long as we got plenty of fuel, it don't matter. I never set my full altitude on the thing. Or did I? Yeah, I might have. Yeah, I did. I'm still climbing. I set the full altitude of 25,000. So we're still climbing. Let's see where we at. Inside the plane. Now that panel I built myself. It's a little ragged, but like take a mouse on it. A little right there along the windshield. That's a panel on that. What I took a picture of, I took a screenshot of this panel here at the height I wanted, whatever it was. I took a picture of it, and I went into the paint shop, and I cropped out all this. And then I overlaid this part in front of a full screen sky off another plane. I used the 300 extra, and I take into the paint shop. I crop the plane off and stretch the screen, the sky part. It'll be a black screen, what I'll be working with. Stretch it full length of the screen. Then I can save that. And when that goes into the simulator, it'll be full forward view screen, what it'll be. And I'll overlay that on a page, and then I overlay my cutout panel in front of it. That allows me to have my front view. But then when I put this cutout in, a lot of times when you cut one out or make a bite mount of it or whatever and move it over the border, or any shadows, or a shadow upon that border on the original, and even the border itself becomes transparent. I can see through it. And that's this record, this is the edge of it still showing. When you're in a paint shop, you work with a total black screen, so you don't know exactly where you're at. There was a little bit of trace of the border there, so I used that to go by. And I cut out another plane that had the wrong color border. I couldn't find that now. But it also didn't have any exact shapes. So if you look real close, this right here, not real close, but look close. This right here is one piece. This is a piece. That's another curved piece I had, but I didn't have a good curve. Then this is a straight line piece here. Joint right there, another piece here. Probably this piece here wasn't long enough. I had to splice and make two of them. This right here is designed, I think, from this one right here. This one right here, a little dot right there, probably a little dot right there. But this one is this right here. And I'll be shrink it or stretch it and put that on the end of it to complete that. And then put this in here, which is another portion of this. And then, of course, you see I got it spliced. But anyway, that's how I built that. And then all this is just a black background. Now I go back in and place the gauges in front of it. This right here was actually, I think, over here somewhere. I moved over there. I cut it out of here, copy and paste, duplicate, and put it over there to keep it. But anyway, that's how I built that. I put all the gauges in and put it in the airplane and create a panel around it. But that's what I come in here for now, is check my altitude. I'm climbing through 13,000, 14, going to 14, flaps are up, wheels are up, airspeed still sitting on 244. I've got it at 245, it's at 244. 244 knots. TSA equals 294. I think it's talking about this right here. 294 ground speed, that's what that's showing. And now we got 1,900 miles of range, and our actual distance is 900 miles. So we got it made on fuel. All we need is enough time to get there. Still climbing, we're trying to get higher, we get the better fuel reach. Now these engines here could probably be tuned up a little bit too. Let's might try that a little bit. Get back inside the plane in a minute. And we're gonna bring the mixture back. I don't have a throttle in here. I need a throttle in here, but I don't have one. Forward view, but I don't have a throttle. So what I'm gonna do is get on these buttons and we'll bring the mixture back. I can't tell how much. All I can do is go by the engine. Oh, that was all I could stand. I couldn't stand no more. Kill the engine. That's about as good as you're gonna get. Now I got it set forward just enough to run. So I got it leaned out. Too lean for where I'm at, but as I climb, that won't be too lean. I'm running in the yellow here through the green. I gotta push it real hard. I got the RPM at the same time tight. That's what I'm kind of trying to keep the auto throttle working. To make the auto throttle keep up, you got to keep the RPM when they get up there. This plane wouldn't have had auto throttle in real life. And this right here, I found that another plane. I put it in most of my planes. This right here. This here's out of the Beach Barons. As far as I'm concerned, the best gauges they make. As far as information to you. It's got it all right there in front of you. And nav 2, nav 1, ADL or DLE. I got this is out of Baron too, I think. My DME. Which I got the pop up so. I'm not sure what this come out of. Those planes on this one, maybe this one. This right here, probably not the one the other one. I don't think it's one. These old planes had a different one in it. No, it's the same one. Either that or I changed it out, one or two. most of them had a well, this is like it does. Most of them had two or three different rigs of numbers. You had to go one round, two rounds to count the numbers. They go all the way around, start back around, count their row. Back outside and check the big bird line. Zoom in on that right there a little bit. There you go, right there, lucky lady too. This is, I don't know who painted this in, made this. It's not something we found on the internet, I'm sure, or freeware. Pretty sure freeware. Hope it was. I'll put it that way. I'm not sure about that. All of them I got is not. Most of them are. Zoom it back out now. Coming across Canada, headed back into the world. Okay. Let me see now. Let's see where we're at here. See, we're still well above the lakes. We're on GPS line. And what it comes down to is that the airplane is sitting a little bit crooked. The GPS and the airplane don't agree with the direction. It'll follow that line, but it'll follow, well, that or either that or I got a little wind pushing me. The plane's having to crab to keep over. But up north there is a conflict between the directions. The GPS don't really figure it all out right. I've seen times when the GPS would have the airport in one place, the map would have it in another. GPS line would go to one place and the airport would be over yonder, but when you land at the end of the line you'd be at the airport. They wouldn't even be given on the GPS. TN36 is the airport, like I said, near my home. When I land, I've done shows and seen her several times, but it's been rewritten from Google. And then besides that, it's overlaid with actual buildings so you can get to what's there uptown. Walmart and all that's been replaced as Walmart. Parking lot, a bunch of cars on it. Traffic on the streets, of course, that's normal. But like I said, it's been a pretty long flight, so we're going to get a little boring, I'm sure. For a lot of us. I may even get sleepy or something after a while. I've done had my little breakfast. One sausage, egg, biscuit, a cup of coffee, and I still got the coffee. I'll keep that going for the next hour or so. Razor was in the weight room. He's gone. He was checked out for the day. He come in yesterday at 5 o'clock or 6, 7, or 8 o'clock. Or later. Probably 9. I don't know. Wasn't long before I quit. I quit about 11:30 to 12. Or quit the FX and started doing a little race I put up in the morning. I did that last night just before I went to bed. We don't need them this morning. We're on. We'll get into towards the landing area. We'll start. But right now we just want to keep the plane, the terrain to be visible. And which is, like I said, the cockpit area down in, eyeball it. I'd have changed these around. This right here would have been on top. This right here would have been on the bottom. This right here would have been the center. I'd have airspeed one side and altimeter. Here they got them stacked up. What happens if I wanted to lower if I ever wanted to lower the screen down real low like that, I'd still be able to see the major ones right across the top. Of lots of times you land in a real tight place, you have to get out like that to see. Oh, like landed on an aircraft carrier or other planes. You get down where you can see. When you get down like that, you want that as low as you can get it, so you don't need all them other gauges. You only need the airspeed, altitude, and your horizon. Get rid of that thing right there. And now we're climbing through about 18,000, like. Yep, I need to set the altimeter down for high altitude. There we go. All those says D's and B's here, boys and girls. What Mr. Peaches used to say, D's and B's, boys and girls. D's and B's set your altimeter calibration and your heading compass. That's foaming loud in my ear right there. I'm gonna go back outside. Not quite as loud on there. Different sound. I like that sound better than that hum. That sounds like the old bombers on Swivel Fly High. Maybe where you got that sound to put in it. Heard that many times on movies like that. First of all, I can't quit. Coffee, check it. Oh my God, let me swallow the lip. About cold though. See if we can find Ripley with it, put it on the ground. See if I can bring up get the information ahead of time. Come up on the other screen. There we go now. Sound stops when I go to another screen. Trying to find information on the little book of mine for that airport. Once I find it, I'll be back over. Scrolling a fairly long document. There's Tennessee right there. Millington, Memphis. Flying Eye Ranch is what I'm looking for. I know it's there. Sky Ranch, Flying Eye is just above it. There it is right there. And I'll be looking at, just go full page with that one, I can see it better. I'll go back and find it, there it is. I'll be looking at runway, gotta read these backwards because I just scrolled out too much or something. I change the scroll of it. There we go. Go back again, find it. Here we go. I'll be looking at it backwards, so I'll be looking at runway 15, which is like he got this thing numbered backwards. We gotta get it changed again. I'll be going in on probably 108.50 for a ILS and a VOR 108.40. We need to get that set in there so we'll have it when we get there and we'll have to look for it. 108.40 VOR. And 108.50 car left. I think that's the right one. But he's got a burger. I had to pick the wrong one to get the right one. That's it right there. That'll work when we get there now. And I can go ahead and set that right there. Now, that may come on 3 times before we get there, but once we get in range, he'll be talking to me. Nowhere telling how many of them it is, 20 or there. That's got the same number. But I mean, none. Maybe sure. I'm going to take the other page off the screen. Taskbar, and I'll be back to me. Everything still seems to be working about right. Got out here. Sun's getting a little higher. Time of day is passing on. What time of day is it in the simulator? It's early morning, but on what hour? Say about 9 o'clock. Sun looks lower than that. I believe we'll call it about 8 or 9 o'clock. Don't think the tails and all that. Winds, direction, frame rates, fuel. No, don't tell. Take that back off the screen. We don't need that no more right now. This plane had autopilot, not autopilot, it's just it's called autopilot back then, but really all it done is help the altitude pretty good. Heading, you had to relocate it for direction. I said that we would handle normal, up-to-date autopilots. Make it easier on a flight like this, all you gotta do is watch it, you got to mess with it. And then, I keep seeing a little flicker of the scenery. That's it. I think the server started to act up. They put me down there twice. That little flicker in the other saver is just a load line. You can see it go by there. It's a repeat of this here. It's a put together line go by right there. Right there. It's loop and loop. Show the phone number to go by. How long it would be before I had to do something to reset the drive with the machine. It's only a couple, 3 months old. I'm not planning on resetting it for a while, but it always comes to a point you have to sooner or later. I'm running 2 SDs, so I'm not worried too much about the actual drive itself. I'm running M.2 for a main drive, 1 terabyte. I'm running an not M.2, but a regular SSD for secondary drive. It's a terabyte also. I'm running an Asus 960 and an Asus 860, the 960 Pro. But after I bought mine, was a few days, I was 970s out there, and 960 was scarce, and a few days later, 960 was gone. We got the computer over here that's out of date a little bit. The real one, it's got to need a little repair work. I want to repair it because I think I can. I want to repair it and get it where it's working efficiently. I said I'm going to tear it down, put everything new in it. But I want to repair it first. And I don't have a place to work really. I need a table to put it on where I don't have to clean it up and put it up every 5 minutes. I want to put it out and leave it, look it through it. And a place to set up all the equipment I need to monitor it and check it. But I've got a shutdown problem. It's not a real shutdown problem. Sometimes it does. It's on video or RAM, one of the two. Video card, I think, maybe the problem. Every now and then it'll say back end quit on the video card, but then they don't do it every time. But every time you got the machine running right, when it first boots, and you go to watch a video, the video driver will drop and reload. Once they reload, the video works fine the rest of the day. It sounds like just changed driver to fix it, but updated driver from where I'm at, the ones they recommend updating, don't work in that machine at all. It just won't run. I had to roll them back. Now, but roll them back again might get away from that. I don't know. To an earlier version, but besides that, but it's a old. It's a 9800. It had an 8800 in one machine, new, and just before the warranty run out, about a week before the warranty run out, it all messed up, went down. I sent it off to Texas to fix it, sent it back. I figured it'd be gone 2 months. It was gone 7 days. I had it back in my hand and running. The list of stuff they said they replaced in it was almost the whole machine. And the video card was one of them. The video card they put in has had that problem ever since I got it back, might say. Which they had the warranty for 90 days after they worked on it, up past the original warranty. But the only problem it had for us, I cleaned at that time, was the front plug-in for the headset. The microphone plug didn't work. And they said, send it back, we'll fix it. Well, I was hoping they'd just walk me through a check, change the wire or something on it. I said, no, I ain't sending it back for that. I hooked the wire in the back, put an extension cord in the back, which reached around the machine, what Mike had did. That's where I used it till the day I unhooked it. That's been about 4 or 5 years ago. I took it out of line when I bought this machine. I took one I had and put it on the other table, took that out of line. But I didn't get rid of it. It still sat on the floor behind me, actually. I'm wanting to take it apart, clean it up, fix it, get it to working properly, and then see if the case can be used for a completely different system. It's a gateway, and a lot of the gateways, the ones I've looked at, I don't remember about that. It's got a little plate in the back that comes out, and that plate has to be manufactured for the motherboard in it. You can't just grab another motherboard and put on it. It's got the gateway carried a heat sink that was square, rectangular. The regular processor won't fit. The processor will fit, but the rectangular heat sink won't fit. You can't use over me heat sinks square that are rectangular. And the holes in the back plate of the motherboard are drilled for that heat sink to pass it into as it has the back plate for the motherboard. So if it don't fit that, then the motherboard won't work. So I've got to check to see if I can see if that's that way. If that's that way, I can't use it unless I get that plate remanufactured. I don't think it's good. That was one of the gateways. Whatever you call it. It's one of the things they do that other people didn't do that was priority systems. lights are all still on. Don't know where that. I don't know where those switches are for them. Let's see where we at on altitude and everything. Speed is just on the overspeed. We couldn't get much faster. If that red line's right, we passed that, the overspeed come on, so we couldn't get no faster. Now to the 250 be about the max. 245 we got to sit on. Altitude is 25,000. We're up. Fuel, we got enough fuel to go 2,400 miles from here. 24 to 72 miles. If you don't change nothing, the wind don't change on you, that right there will how far you can go right now. That's how long you can stay in the air at this speed. With nothing changing. If the wind changes on you, that changes everything. Your distance changes, your time changes, your speed changes. If you go up or down, the same thing. You change the throttle setting, it may burn more per hour and go less distance. I learned that if this don't match and you're pushing pretty hard, you slow down about 20% and you might realize enough distance to make up a difference. Take you long to get there, but you got the time and the fuel to do it then. I've slowed down a many times way beyond what I want to just so the fuel make it, and usually made it. I bet you cut back to about 210, and that right there roll a little bit. Might go back to 180. I wouldn't. If it fly level, we'd go back to 150. And that'd grow considerable. As long as it holds profile, you keep slowing down. Once it starts to lose profile, you lose your airstream and you lose the distance. As long as it'll hold its profile, you're doing good. Take it kind of trail. Each engine doing. I don't know if I've done any adjustment or not, but those are set up pretty good. Look like the smoke streams and the engines are lined pretty good. A lot of times they'll have the smoke behind the plane, but it ain't behind the engines. Look like that's set up pretty good. In fact, a lot of you check it. The position of the engines on the config, they're not where you see them. They're in the wrong place. People don't always know how to set this stuff. There's no way of me knowing exactly that I'm on them, but I make it look like it's on them. Setting on the engine will maintain that smoke stream. Or either that or in the, sometimes I said it's the lights, it ain't here, I'm sure, but this is default smoke stream you're seeing, I do believe. Here's not just a concept, they smoke off the edges. Slow go, slow go. There's a little black flicker there. Actually, some lights probably, but it's a video makeup of them. Hopefully it's not. Could just be my machine. It shouldn't be. I that ain't. See it blink right there then. When the lights come into play. As they go to make them create that black spot to put them in. When I was years ago, be flying on games by, and those lights started getting square blocks around them. You can guarantee your picture will go offline if it does that. But I learned that you can reset the game without going out. Reset the game, those will go away and would go on. You just click escape and then continue flying. When it reloaded, it'd be fixed. I got kicked a bunch of times. It didn't work every time, but it worked most of the time. Once them squares come up about 3 or 4 minutes by, you get kicked out. Kids may have a memory error or something, but I haven't had but one memory error since I had this machine. I had a couple of 3 fatal errors, not fatal errors, but runtime errors. The first out of memory error, I was running all the sliders wide open. FX6 can't stand the sliders wide open. Ain't the machine can't, the FX6 can't. When you got quite a bit of scenery, you shove your sliders open, FX6 will fail. And usually on descent, if you make a long flight, you make the flight start down, that's your most risky part to have not fatal error, but I don't remember. That's when it starts loading scenery and then you get higher quality. Trying to load the scenery for a close-up or you get close to it. It's already doing all I can do and then it adds to it. Same way you go to turn the plane. The view in front of you is always, it's having to keep up with all the scenes you see, but it's only keeping up with the outside part in a smaller fashion and keeping further probably straight ahead. When you go to turn, it's got to trade what you look at in front for what you look at towards the direction you're turning. While it's trading that scenery, you actually don't get rid of the old while it's adding the new at first. First thing you know, it doesn't add more than you can handle and quit. If FSX loads 3 gig at one time, it will shut down. That's the way it's designed. Handles 3 gig of memory, and if it ever passes that, it will shut down. You can have a machine with 1,000 gig of memory. When it loads 3 gig, it's shutting down. I don't care how much memory you got in your machine. I'm running 32 gig. .1070 Ti. Yes, I can push your sliders all the way up. It looks pretty. But it'll shut down on you before you finish your flight. Be careful. I flew a flight from Memphis to Goose Bay, Canada, and I was having an out-of-memory error as I landed. I landed. We got away with it, but it was going ping, ping, ping. As I got the plane settled down and ready to shut down, went down the way out of memory area. I knew what it was because I've seen other people having them. The windows go ping, ping, ping. It's warning you that it's fixing to shut down. Pinging before I got to the airport, and I had to do a go around. I missed the runway the first time. Did a go around, come back around, reline, and made the landing. I didn't expect to whale pinging. I figured it shut down before I got there, but I managed to get it. I believe what plans in 747 probably. I think what it is. I haven't took the 747 one here yet on way I have. I think I have. One of my little small flights around my area. Probably New Orleans, Chicago, I believe 747, I think. Oh, that might be the Concorde. I don't know. Check, see what I had in blue on this camera. I'm not real good at it, but I get by. I'm pretty good at using autopilot electronics. Or I think I am. Some people think I ain't. But I'll miss it less times than most people. They hate that they can't do it though. Most times they're not staying within the rules of FSX. If you get outside of them, it don't work. FSX is not what the actual world rules are, it's what it is. If you take the world rules and apply them, they don't work every time. It is outside weather on my plane. I see it raining or something, I believe. I don't think it's just that smoke stream, might be. Like I see something that says, I don't see it except in that smoke. Maybe not, maybe it's just smoke. Maybe it's out of the plane to see if it's showing. No, it don't show nothing. Maybe I just smoke it. Maybe just a smoke. It looks like right there, that smoke looks like I can see the rain mixed in with it. Right there. Probably not, but just a smoke. Even some a little higher, I keep seeing it. But it don't seem to be actually raining. I don't know what weather I got set. I had real well weather yesterday while I thought I left it that way. But it might have loaded back default, I think loaded fair weather, so probably loaded fair weather. As you go all the way out, come back in and use default settings on your default flight for most of the setup. Let me see if I can get me a cup of coffee and be right back. coffee, a little cup of jello. That's hot. Burnt my snoot. It's number 2. Cup 2. Like we come from a lake or something. Might be the Great Lakes, but get that far down. Yep, get across the Great Lakes. Or let the twin will go across Michigan, okay? But across that little narrow channel part. We don't have to cross the big lake. I don't worry about having to ditch the water too much. Could have carried this around through Chicago and everything too. Once I did that, I could add checkpoints as I wanted for big waypoints to look at. But I didn't. Glad I'm not on a GoPro. Dropping food on me, spilling coffee on me. I don't got a GoPro, nor enough sense to run one if I had it. I'd learn, I guess. I don't know if I'd want a GoPro. Maybe for introductory, but I wouldn't want to run it all the time, I don't think. Truck's around back, she didn't see it, she thought I wasn't home. Got around back where I was working on the lawnmower yesterday, and I still ain't through it. I gotta get back out there for a while, taking spindles out of that deck. Should take about an hour to get them out, probably. I've got it off yesterday and washed all the rest off, got it clean. Now it's where I can work on it. The 54-inch, 52-inch Tuscarora industrial deck, about 5 years old, spindles going out of it. The deck itself's guaranteed for life, of course, the irons ain't just the metal. Supposedly. Industrial grade welded deck. Like heavy. It's like it's heavy. I had trouble dragging it out on the boat, but getting it back is harder than that. I've had it out once before. The only way I can get it back on there is tie a rope onto it to the other side and drag it. I couldn't pick it up and push it or nothing. Can't reach through the phone and do it. Oh, here we go. Let my wife come in. She brought me a big cup of ice cream, cookie and cream. Just about to melt so she couldn't go on a while. I bet it's good. What kind of melt makes it even better, tastes better. Not, but for me on this mic, it ain't good to have too much to eat. Talk about 5 minutes, turn and walk off. She won't get out of sight. Turn and come right back. I put the headset on. Here she goes. I don't mind her talking, just the way she handles it. When she goes to walk off, her mind picks up a little more. She won't talk about it. She comes right back. Pretty good ice cream. But I already had a cup of Jello I was trying to eat before she brought that in. Smacking that like a magic. I'm trying not to smack too much. It sure is good. Right, it should be Lake Michigan, though. That's one next to Chicago, I believe. Or am I wrong there, too? Could be. Google put them like they. put that ice cream up. Didn't need all that. Good pint of it. Well, over the big state of Michigan. Indiana right there. Indiana. Across one of the lakes over in Indiana. Indiana, Illinois, little touch of Kentucky. Probably set it up, set it in Chicago down through there probably. Probably didn't set itself. Take it on the street. We're kind of altitude scenery just sort of make up. You can't really see that much of what's going on. Gotta get the altitude to get the range on the fuel oil, so you gotta try to get up here. Make sure the fuel make it. 25 should be about the best place for this plane, I guess. It'll fly better lower altitude, but not further, probably. Caps in the way, bro. Well, we got the flight going. Nobody there. We do what we want to do. I'm in the TSP, keeping it alive. At least somebody's there. I know recording. Nobody ain't supposed to come in. If somebody does come in, I need to see them. I can go right on the front seat. Need to get a way to mute this mic in a hurry. Take it off the video. Don't have an off switch on. Better way to mute it, turn it back on. Just a mic. The way it's been recorded, mute that channel might not actually stop it. It's been recorded in the main channel also. Or the main channel record this channel, so if it stopped, it might stop it. Wouldn't know to try, I guess. I might be able to set up a mute button. I'm afraid it would be the whole thing. I don't see no way. That's what I'm doing now is checking. I don't see no way to actually mute it. I could go in and turn it off. These settings don't take effect till you go out and come back, so it wouldn't help none. When you reset OBS, you gotta close it, restart it, before that settings actually take place, take effect. Well, that's what it says in the instructions. A lot of these games, same way you change them while you're in the game, they don't change. You gotta go out and come back first. If they maintain their settings when they go out and come back. Even the settings on the computer you make. If you don't shut it down the right way, you'll be lost. Power it down, still shut it down. Changes you made during that time will not take effect. In fact, it'll go back to the last good boot. That's where it went from. I use that for a lot of reasons. If you're on the internet and you pick up a virus, you know you've got it, but you haven't clicked it to install it. Once you click it, you can't get rid of it without sometimes you have to restore the whole computer to get rid of it. But if you never click it, if you never activate it, and never shut the machine down with it there, if you go from there and go to regular shutdown, it'll install it into the next boot and it'll come right back up and it'll still be there. But if you'll stop right there and hold that button down on that machine till it dies, 4 seconds, let it die without having time to turn Windows off, when it reboots, that will not be there. That's my experience. I had one that locked my machine down one time and I had to reformat to get away from it. It said it was a government thing, it wasn't, but it said it was. But it was a ransomware thing. It said I had to go to so-and-so or do so-and-so to get it released. I had to reformat my machine to get away from it. The same one come up again when I'll be sitting there at it. I didn't click it to install it, I pushed the button. When it come back on, it was gone. It did not come up. That told me it did work. Now, at that point, you need to go to your history and delete at least the last hour or last week of history, if not all of it. That way it won't remember to find it later. You won't accidentally go and reload the same one. This machine here, I keep getting, I had 3 ransomwares going in since I've had it. I've only had 2 months. About halfway thing was installed before I got it. But I run that SpyBot and I really haven't seen it since. That don't mean it won't come up, but I haven't seen it since I run SpyBot. That's the reason to run SpyBot. Down to Ripley and landed. Be able to call it a day on it. These long flights, they get a little tiring. I don't want to cut them or short them where you don't get the full view of it, even though you can always fast forward till you get on the watch. There's no problem. I don't do a live stream, but I haven't perfected that enough to get a good video. On live stream, most of the time when I go back in and play them, they're fuzzy. I had to figure it out. But I can do them on local recording and then upload them. They look a lot better. There's sometimes in that fuzzy the first time. It seems like they clear up later. I think when you play it as soon as it's processed, it's not always through processing. Says it is, but it's still working on something. So they definitely clear up in about an hour. So I've actually started watching them. They clear up while I was watching them. Go back and watch them over, they'd be clear all the way through where they were fuzzy when started. I don't remember the approach speed of this plane. I just think it'd be around 80 knots, but maybe I may hold up to 100 to be sure on 110. But this plane here, more than likely, get out about 80 knots. Being a military, old plane, most of them had a threshold about 70, 80 knots. Sun glare on lake there. I can't make out what I saw. It passed it quick. Ship lights on it, on the wings. But not on it. I see it at Barely too. This is one of them that don't show up very much. Wing light there, see it. If I can get over with one of the buttons, I'll do what I'm planning on doing. I always put the red and green, and I put that beacon within it, and get a flash. The red and green don't flash on default FS6, most of it don't flash. But if you put that little white beacon inside of it, it will appear to flash. Let's see what we look like in there. Sometimes the head's hooked to the mouse, but it ain't moving. It ain't moving. Heads are not moving. Sometimes the heads will wobble. Sometimes you move your mouse down further. But it ain't doing it. It's fixed it there. See, RB right there. And that's my buddy. That goofy and goofiest, I guess. Okay. That's what I'm gonna call it today. Like I say, we're still in Michigan. We'll be for a few more minutes. We got 500 something miles to go. An hour and 34 minutes to get there. We're doing 350 across the ground at an airspeed of 245. We're 350 across the ground. That's our pretty good tailwind. At that rate, we got a real good tailwind. I don't really read that tailwind, that's what I'm telling you there. Winds 7 to 0. It's showing, my plane's showing a heck of a lot of wind or something. But that's not true airspeed though, it's airspeed, that'd be a different zone. At true airspeed, I can tell you what the difference was. See, I might be able to do that right here. No, we won't do it here because I don't have nothing set on that. Nothing set on that, but you can't read that. Well, I've got one right here that will open. Tell you something, it may tell you the same thing. Here. Tell you the same thing. It'll tell you exactly what. True, they don't. Or mile per hour, knots per hour. Knots, nautical miles. That's where we got right there. Thank you. Don't calculate their mile behind, but that's what we actually like to the airport. Well, I don't know what we got. Let's see, we got 350 to here. This is more than half of it, so it's about right. Almost doubled actually right there. Right here to right there. It can come down along there. You left them. Pretty close to what I'm saying. I just wasn't seeing it myself. Close that out of the way. Inside the big cockpit. Look around here a little bit. Hey, they didn't put nothing back there, it's just dark. Don't even have an engineer panel back there that I've seen. Should be one, but I don't see one. Should be an engineer panel back there, but I don't see nothing. They didn't write nothing back there. Line it back up, there you go. Look down low, see what we see. Gotta get on, park brake. Someone you click right there and that'll go away, but no. That's a trim wheel there, probably how big it is. Trim wheel here. Pitch trim. And they don't tell what it is. Right here is prop position 100%. Right here is something else we changed. If a guy said right to play to get faster, but I doubt they got it right. What's it right there to it out? I need the RPM where they are. I don't see it. If the prop will slow down, but yet the plane gets faster, they're working right. Supposed to get faster as the pitch goes back. And it can't get faster as long as it don't get slower, it's still getting faster because the engine is slowing down. Still doing it. Should get on. I don't see a prop speed. I bet you something up here right here. Engine temperature. There's your RPM right there. It's probably need to be around 1800. Should be hold its own speed at a better gas rate, fuel rate. I don't know what that was. It looked like it might have went up on just because of the fact that we done burnt something since I looked last. But I need to remember to push all that back up with the land before I land. did have a button percent mixture problem, but I don't have one now. Took it off, added it to something else. I got two of the buttons I had on for operate OBS. So I can turn it on and off without having to actually leave the scene. I don't have to put it on the screen, but say you still got the second monitor running. I can see that it's working without asking or trying to go back in the background a little. Shows doing pretty well like it should right now. As long as you're all about no such mess with the trim, because you can't just do it. You retrim it, it'll retrim itself right back where it's at. Autopilot doing that for you. I went to go down one button, I went down two. Actually, well, I'll get right in a minute. Come on. That button and this button. The keyboard's on a 45-degree angle. Everything's not straight up and down no more. Sitting beside the joystick on the left. I have to watch how I enjoy touching everything sort of oblong crossways. I don't know where the center is. This is the only way I know to find the center. I'll do it every time. That's where it's supposed to be. The default city with a view. Coffee kept getting low again. Almost cold. I gotta get this done when I go outside. Work on that mow a little. A few minutes today, a few minutes maybe tomorrow, which is Sunday. Monday, any parts I need, I can scrounge them up. I got the spindle log. I may have to go find some bolts on them. They're not threaded, they have to be self-tapping. Ones that are in it may not work back. Break trying to get them out. They don't look too bad. Spray them good. I should spray them, I guess, right now. Let them sit. Should spray them early this morning. Sit by the bottoms up on the screw them. All it, but they start back in. And that don't really help bring them loose so much. It's got to get into the thread to help. It won't get in if it's tight enough. Not really. Might go behind them. Like a one lake. That big up one lake, go across the corner of the edge of it there. I got a sister there somewhere up in here. Long ways away from the hallway. I see it. No, that is her hallway. She's talking about moving back to Tennessee though. As soon as she retired, her husband's already retired. Had to retire or quit, whichever comes first. Talk about moving to East Tennessee, not Ryan. They want to get up around Nashville and those big lakes up where we fish. They come down here. They did. My sister, she got going down. She can't maintain a home. The other one down here,
come to her house. Then since she's not maintaining the homes, they may not come down. Then bring cameras and boats and stuff. Spend a night or two there and then go up to Tennessee River and spend the rest of the time. That lady must be on the phone all the time. She can send her a message in less than a minute. She generally gets an answer. She's working. How'd she stay on the phone all the time? And back outside. Then shot at that lake. Lake, we're coming out of the lake one. Hard to decide there. Probably going in. I don't know if any of them do run out, but it looks like sometimes they could. Sure, it depends on the elevation. Don't know what city, but a city. If I had Plan G or the other one, I could really see what city that was. Same way right there. I'm gonna probably start using Plan G or something. Leery about adding on to my simulator, but also, even though it's a separate program, I'm sure it adds something into the simulator, and everything goes to the simulator, goes to memory, everything goes to memory, and it can be lost. Got to be no way around it. That's one reason I haven't went to them. If I go to them and give me trouble, all we'll do is get rid of them. As soon as I think that's what's doing it, it's gone. Closer to home. Still a long ways. 453 miles from here. Within 200 we pick up the VOR, and after that we just use it to do it all the stuff. I'll get on runway heading and come into it. Put this thing down and look and see what happens. See if I can stop it. How good the brakes are on where that goes. If I come in and install landing, it shouldn't be a problem. Actually, I wouldn't mind putting it down the old Army Air Base, but it don't have any electronics. I wouldn't have to have them since I'm not on the guard. A little rough landing wouldn't matter. I'll decide when I get there. A whole lot depends on whether I see it or not. I think I can get on it. Coming straight in, I probably won't even see it. If I went to the map and tried to calculate a approach from Dyersburg, I might could do that. I'm thinking the Dyersburg VOR was put in as a different frequency at that time, completely different signals, but put it in the same place for the old Army Air Base back then. That's the reason it's not on the airport, it's uptown, top of some of the tall buildings and tanks. Get an altitude out of it. May have its own tower, but I'm thinking it's top of one of them military or something. It takes a 3-point to work. It can't be just 2. The other point probably on the airport, but you don't see that one. And since they got an uptown airport, it may be on it now. Municipal uptown, Dyersburg. The air base was Dyersburg Airport at the time. Dyersburg Army Air Station. Down over at Arnold Field. They got a Vietnam War memorial on it, and they've got that one open GA traffic runway for local traffic. And they got one closed runway, I think. Well, all of them got closed except for the VGA. They have an air show there, and they got the museum there, a few things sitting around outside, plus the building inside and stuff in it. I've been over on there one time. My wife said she wanted to get all what little stuff I got for that up, and my uniforms still here. Carried over and donated to them. War Memorial. Set them up if we want to. I've got my paper, my daddy's paper, daddy's flag, and my uniform, which I cannot wear. I was about 32 when I come out on. 28 going in, 32 when I come out. I wear a 38 now, but it don't fit me. It fits me down low. Up high, I take about a 50. We got a discoloration in the water right there. I'd like to see what it is. I don't want to break my altitude to find out. See if we can look at it more. Usually the discoloration like that lighter in shallow water. Like you can predict in that area, up pier or something that's got water shallow around it. Coffee, I will have to go get another cup. That's all that. I'll probably get another cup in a minute. Well, we went over the water long. We should run along the coast here a minute and then get into Indiana. Now I called Casket Man, my buddy, but he don't know me and I don't know him. Not really. I watched a lot of his videos. Followed him one time, I think, but he's now got a paid system. I don't pay to follow, and I don't expect people to pay me to follow at this point. Maybe someday, but not now. And I'm not even got that planned. That's not even in my plans. My plan is just to keep this thing alive for people to watch videos as long as I feel like messing with it, or they allow me to. I've only been in a couple of months. Pretty fair amount of videos. I don't say they're all good, but they're all there. Took time to make them and time to put them up. A lot of hours on the machine to do that. But I'll try to keep a good machine from here out. If this one goes out, I'll try to replace it or fix it, whichever it takes. I've learned a lot about how to do that. Whoop, just a minute. That's what I was talking to me. Cat. Not a house cat, that's the outside cat she done live in. Don't watch her make a house cat out of it though. She's good at that. We had one for 14 years that died, and she said it'd be the last one in the house to stay. I don't know about that. She had a couple of them about 12, 14 years old over the years. This color is bound to be a shallow streak or something with their prediction. It's along this area of green here, yellow. It ain't one over that over. No, it's my eyes. I thought I saw a dark streak, just my eyes doing that, then over. There's a light streak right there, something to do with the land there, going out there. Maybe some piers or something on here too. I can't see them, there's something right there. Whoop, just a minute. Fishing story. Fellow on Facebook that she knows about fishing. Messed around caught one that's pinned his hand, got a big cut on it, go merge room. My son went out a couple of days ago and hooked his knee, so another fishing story. Fisherman's love. Wet on the bottom and a hungry gut. That's supposed to have another word in there, but I didn't put it there. I try to keep this halfway decent, even though the last video got a little in it out of hand. I didn't want to lose the video, so I let it go. I don't know how to edit or bleep it, so that's the way it goes. I am going to learn that, but it takes time, and I haven't taken time to making videos, not so I keep things moving, not spending time studying my editing equipment. I just got it. I got one. It seems like it'll be all right. I also got a paid version. I don't have it, but if I think I can run it, I will buy the paid version. I don't want to buy something I can't run or it won't work for me. So I need to practice and study. I did cut a video, I did that, but I don't know what part I cut. I just know I cut it. I didn't know which part is supposed to be kept, which part is supposed to be lost. I had to pick them both off the floor to see what they were. It was on the bedroom floor. I gotta go get a cup. My cup is slap empty. Be right back. as long as I thought. Fresh cup of coffee and a few other things going on. Anyway, let's see what we got going here. Terrain has changed on us a little bit, look like. Shoot across the state line. Much different, but it looked different to me when I looked at it, I thought. Anyway, let's see where we at. Oh, what we really tell is that right there. We'll zoom this out for more visibility. 200. When this gets down to here, we'll pick a signal up. We'll come into Ripley from the north. Now they're going to check the wind. I'm just going to set this big bird down. The wind, it might, if it's fresh, well, that shows you probably ain't got no wind anyway. Where I'm at now, not that ain't the airport, but if it's fair weather, there's going to be much wind in. They can guarantee that. Looks like to me that's what it is, fair weather. It reset itself from where I had it yesterday back to the default like when I rebooted everything. Still out by 347 miles. We're doing 551 across the ground. We've got 59 minutes to the airport as we fly. It'll change a little due to relocating the direction and airspeed changing as it slow down. We'll slow down just to come down. Probably I'll come down after a while to about 10,000, about 100 or so miles out. Prepare for the approach. Come down to 4,800. Airport's about 350 feet above sea level. We're getting to 50 and it comes down to add 3 to 45 to 4,800. That's my approach, the way I get it. This plane, I'll do it like I would a big jet. I'll come out there and catch it as far as I can. Try to work my way in. If I'm on the wrong end, it'll tell me so, but it won't have glass so. I have to guess at which numbers usually got a backwards on the ground. I think I got to be backwards to do it. If so, I'm right. But the glass slope don't come on, we'll either switch numbers or go down and turn around, one of the two. Do either, it don't matter. Plenty of fuel, plenty of time, but once I get down and drop that wheel left down and get into landing pattern, she'll drink some fuel. Then that distance will go down to about 150, 200 miles probably. All it'll have. But there's still plenty for circling airport landing. Could come in and right downwind pattern. Then if I do get the glass slope, I can get over and land. If we get the downwind, get over to dual base and final. If it don't come on, just go on through with a light downwind and back up the other side. Or set up both numbers and switch right quick. We're preset. You are for Ripley, which is fictitious. It does not have one. It's been added in my system, and the ILS has been added in my system right there. They added for me personally by Mr. Vince. He's got other things going on. He's not around at the moment. He's on vacation. He said out of town. He did come in on his iPhone today for a few minutes. I think it was. Won't be long. We're going into Illinois. bill for a heat and air repair. See what they done. Called the man, told them to fix it. All I think it needed was cleaning, but it could need more. He'll fix it. He won't tell me the first of the month, so I need to go by and check on it, get paid, and not worry about it being billed out. Get it out of the way. We should start collecting money here next Wednesday, the 1st, I believe. Start collecting it. Government check come in on the 3rd Wednesday, so since Wednesday the 1st, it'll be as early as it could possibly be next this month. So it'll all come in. I'll be sitting the rest of the month with no income. There we go. We got to stretch it, make it work. But all the rent for this month is in, up to date, so try next month. Sometimes you get them, see people get behind, can't catch up or won't. I had to boot several of them out, a couple, 3 months behind, trying to get rid of them and all this stuff. But it always worked out in the long run. I'm a low down scoundrel for throwing people that won't pay the rent. I don't see that myself. I know some people get in trouble, but at the same time, they made the obligation, and I don't have to take care of what they can't do. I work with a man more than most people will, much more. That's why I end up, when they do end up behind, I end up in real bad shape with them because I let them get away with too much. But I try to work with them. But I've had a couple that just down on me because of what I was doing, and they were the ones messing with me. They wasn't. One family couldn't get them out of the house. I had to throw them out through court, way behind, and wouldn't pay the rent. They get a small check every month. She worked every day. He didn't work. He got something else going on. He gets a check every month. Instead of the big check once a year, he got that check. I didn't get any money. He was behind. When I finally threw them out in the living room, was 3 boxes for a brand new TV, big ones. And I know with the money that I was supposed to go win. I understand wanting a TV, but you don't need 3 big ones for a family that can't pay the rent. If they see this here, they might know what we're talking about. They didn't call no names, and I don't care. Law threatened by them. I went to the law to verify that I didn't go to law to stop them from bothering me. I went to law to get them to know what's going to happen. I tried to get a restraining order warrant against that man because I didn't want to have trouble. They said you can't unless he does something. It's okay. When he stops me on the road trying to do something, you go have to come get him. If that's possible, I'm going to leave him laying there. They said, well, now if something happens to him, we know who to come get us. That's right. If he stops me, you come get me. That's right. But I'm not going to let him put his hands on me if there's any way around it. It was all over them not paying the rent, saying I was doing things I wasn't doing. I don't treat anybody wrong that I can help. I treat everybody as good as possible. But if you turn the wrong cheek to me, then I will to you too. There's no such thing as a fair fight. You go in there to come out on top if possible. Well, if you think you're going to stop me on the side of the road and beat me to death, it's bad wrong, unless you can stick up on me. Graveyard was started that way. That's enough of that. A little on the deep side. But you run into all kinds in this old world. I had one guy, it wasn't even my property, I was managing the property. I couldn't get him to do what I told him to do. In a rental property, piling garbage in the yard, boxes in the front yard. I told him to clean them up and he wouldn't do it. I had him have to throw him out over the boxes. That garbage, he piled garbage alongside the house. First day, one bag. When they got him out, it was, when I finally hauled it off myself, it was about 4 bags deep, 5 bags wide, and all the way up to the window, and all the way across the length of the house. And me trying to get him to move it, he told me I couldn't make him move it. I said, if I call the health department, they'll condemn that house, and me and you both be out of my house. And I will call him before I let the man win. But I got him out finally. That wasn't in my house. I was just managing it. I sent him a letter and told him I needed this and this and this and this done. If the house wasn't empty by a certain date, we would go to court. That certain date didn't come around, the house was empty. Most people, if you tell them that they're going, they know they're going to lose the court if they get into that. If you tell them what you're going to do, what you might do, and then leave a little opening for that door, they'll be gone. But the ones that won't are the ones that really give you trouble. I told him to get that stuff out of the yard. He said, you can't tell me what to do. I said, yeah, I done it. You get that stuff out of the yard or you will be out of this house. He had a bulldog out back, pit bull. No, he didn't. He had a rock dog on the chain out back, and I knew it. In fact, he kept in the house most of the time. So when I went to that door, I had something behind me that would take care of me. I only had a big scout knife, but I had it in my back belt. I put on a big heavy coat that I didn't need. It had good heavy sleeves in it. So that dog coming out of the house, I'm going to try to get him to grab my arm. That's what I wanted to do. He grabbed my left arm, he'd kiss it goodbye. I'd feel that bleed. But he didn't come out there. After he moved, I had to get a dead dog out under the house where a dog had killed him. If you ain't think that ain't fun, you go try it sometime, crawl up on and get over to a dead dog, drag him out, been there a little bit too long. Ain't no fun. But he had to go. Where are we at? Alright, we're headed into Illinois right now. Look at the city right there, right on the border. That's not done. I should do right on the border. Now, let's check again for distance, see where we at. Click it out to 150 and you still see it. 150 is here, 200 is along in here. So, when this gets along in here, I should pick up the VOR, which I've been squawking for we left. Okay, down right here, that's the VOR for Ripley, which is actually, that right there. That's the VOR for it, and it is, he set that up on at longer range it gets, so it should come on at 200 miles right. On runway heading, we'll be out, somewhere along here though. There's the VOR Dyersburg right there. I thought I could hit that and find Halls. I might try to put it on Halls, but I know I can hit Ripley ILS. So I may just go ahead and do that. Don't want to take a chance on getting nowhere and can't find it, can't land on it. That's right, I'm crashing my plane on video. If I knew I could find it, I could probably get on it pretty good. Come across Dyersburg at about 1,000 feet. probably get right on it runway and land it. I believe it's running about that direction, but I'm not sure. Halls would be somewhere along in here. Between here and there, out this way a little bit. Dyersburg Airport's right along the line, or actually, you are there. Airport's over this way 6 miles. And probably here to there, slightly off of it, probably carry me right in. But I've never tried to locate that and decide where it is or how far it is. How to get into it electronically without visibility. And not knowing this plane here, you're not pretty close to the line. You get there, you're not going to come around to it. You have to fly away and come back. But now I can redo those GPS and bring it on Arnold. And it would bring me straight to it. If I knew the runway heading, I could come in GPS on the right direction. This lot goes straight across. Halls won't miss it much. But I knew what all I do is get out and find it and cut loose, go to it. Oh, that ain't good. Can't quit doing that. What time is it? 2:30. Bit mailbox too, I guess it's no mailbox. Be right back. Step out a minute and check me up. months, and now, I know it sounds cheap, but he's cheaper than you guys. Another story. I also got that disc in I ordered for. I'm playing online Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, but it's not the old one I was trying to find when I found it. I've got the old one right here in this bag, I do believe. Released a lot of years ago. It's one I was actually looking for when I found that one. I'm not disappointed I found it, but at the same time it wasn't just what it is. I got tape on here, no knife, no nothing, it won't break. And it goes way down there. I'll get up find some cutty wheel. I can't break it. This won't come out through that right there. I don't think. Let me see if I can get that back to right on the side here. Maybe it'll come out right through here. Oh, maybe it will. Yeah, Leo got it. Leo got it. In the bubble wrap inside my plastic mail bag. Now I've got duct tape on that. Oh. I can get over that. I'll be able to get that loose. Yep, that turned out just fine. Open it up, and here's the disc. It says brand new, never used. It says Hot Pursuit 3. It don't say yet, that's Hot Pursuit 3. I believe that's the one I used to play years ago. Still in the bubble wrap. It says never opened. Hard to believe, released that many years ago, and they found a copy that wasn't open, but they did. Apparently, this looks good. Bubble wrap looks, not bubble wrap, but spring wrap looks like original. It don't look homemade at all. So I'm gonna say it's like the man said. If it works or it don't work, it's still in the bag. What can I say? He didn't say it worked. He said it's still in the bag, not opened. Alright, I got the shrink wrap off of it. It'd work more if I had to take it out of the bag, but I plan on trying to install it. Can't do it in the bag, gotta get it out. I had a copy of that, but I'm gonna let somebody have it. I think I found one that looks like that, but it says Porsche Unleashed. That is another thing I found later. It wasn't it. It's some of the same thing. It's an add-on to this. What it amounts to. I got the bag open. Let's see what we got. Oh, this case is broke. I can fix that and put one on. Case is broke. This piece is single disc, no double disc. Let's get off and see what we got. Single disc. Looked like two there for a minute. I'll take all this, take the case, give me a new case, take all these labels out, put them in it. Fix the case back up. Case is damaged. So that could happen, I guess. And I don't think that could. It could, I guess. I don't know how it get damaged in the shrink wrap like that. But it all looks new to me. Because it may also be bootleg, but beside the point. Age 10 and up. Windows. This was released in this key control for it here on the back of the label. Inside the case. It had a release date here somewhere. That's a little book here, but that's going to be in it. I'm not going to open that now. That's 80 something, I think, but old Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3. And like I say, it's older than the one I'm playing now. Get another case after a while and fix it. Put all them labels in a case like it belong. Make it look new again. Alright, where are we at? We should be getting close to having something going right here. Still says south, so it's not on yet. 150 to here, 200. That ought to be getting really close. Yeah, 200. We're right along here, what I call 200. It should come on somewhere in there, right there. I'll look out when that red line comes down that much. Anytime now. Bring up this right here. When it comes on, it'll give you a distance. Where's that at? I must have moved over here somewhere. Tell me it ain't coming up. Oh, it's behind there. There it is right there. Now, I knew it's going to be right here somewhere. That right there, when it comes on, that'll light up. Give us some distance also, exact distance up on first signal. It'll take it a few minutes to probably, sometimes they come on 999 for a few minutes, then switch over to how far. That's how time to calculate what it can tell you. Bills here. Spoke out 3 of them, so I got another company. 3 vehicles. Well, I ain't drove over a year, but still I got tags on. Well, actually, I don't have tags on. I got insurance on. So I'm going to put it back on the road. It's meant to done it. Keep putting it off. Got to get a gas tank for it. Keep saying I'm going to, but I don't do it. Since February, over a year ago. When I put it out there, put my card for my insurance coverage and $133 for a quarter on that vehicle. That is on a I know what it's it's on the GMC truck. That's the one I packed. That's the one I'm not running. I could drop that insurance, but I didn't fix that truck. Save that money. Then if I got that insurance, they might not want to pick it back up either. So let's, I don't spend $800-900 on the insurance, but we don't want to pay that away. And not drove the truck. They ain't even cranked it. Battery's down, I'm sure. Had a little engine problem when I put it up. If I drive it, it'd be alright, but then the setup is not good for it. The valves are trying to stick, but I'm not like it used more than anything else. I used to down here. Then I got a backhoe and I quit using it as much as I was. See what this one is. All the same thing, surely. There's the cards for it. See your new cards every year. One to every quarter because those expire. What I got here? Let's see. Here it is. The amount on that is $148, a little over, on a what vehicle? On her year, over 3 years. Which is a pretty fair car, so I'm not complaining about that. It goes where I want to go and get back, and don't whimper about it, so. Has it for probably 5 years. that and look around again, see what we're doing. We hadn't picked the signal up yet. Pretty sure the numbers are right in my little book. That's where I got them from. They don't come on pretty quick. I'm going to be going to the map, looking, making sure that he changed them a couple times. I don't know if I updated or not. I think I did. He also got them wrong last time. Wrong end of the runway, got them backwards. Let's see what it says right here. 160 miles. It's supposed to be on, and it's not. So let me go to the map. I think I got something wrong. Where'd the map go? Right here. Here we go. Let's go to the map. See what's wrong. I was supposed to have got that at 160 miles, surely. The Ripley right there, and the VOR is right here. 108.40, that's what I got on there. I'll check it, be sure, but that's what I got. I close that. We go to here, and to the airport. And here, like I say, they're backwards, so since I'm going in on this, but this right here, well, he's got a backwards to be that number right there. That's right there. 109.35. Now I've got that wrong, I believe. We write both of them down so I can switch without having to come back to here. One's 109.35, the other's 108, not 9. 108, not 9. Read it wrong. The other's 108. 35 and 50. And 50 is 35 runway. And the other one is 17, which is not totally accurate either, but it's good enough for now. And the altitude is 350 feet, like I said. Give or take a little. Close that back out. 108.40. I thought it had hard to reach out, but then it's not reaching. It should go 200 miles to get them on full range. Nobody told you what I did, but didn't mean to. I'll put it that way. Terminal 108.40. Now, terminal in most of them is actually low altitude or less. I mean, sometimes terminal don't even come on for me. But he said he set them on full range. We've been getting them pretty good. Something blocking me from the mountain or something. Probably blocking me. Why it's not on, I can't answer that. I was expected to be on that now. In fact, I believe I go right here, so I'm going to keep this for memory, and I'm going to do this here to 1750. And I bet you it comes on, almost bet you. It didn't come on either. That's Memphis. Memphis is quite a few miles further south, though, so I might not be that close to it yet. Yeah, Memphis is almost in the range, but not harbor. This may be lying here, but this appears not. Picture may lie inside, but right there is exactly to the airport. I can't answer why they don't. This is the fact that it don't reach as far as I thought it did. This one right here come on. going any minute, but they don't. Why I can't answer. We got Memphis. We got Memphis. We don't have Ripley. See, Memphis is for the way we got it. Memphis is due for now. Memphis is not that bad off Ripley. On runway heading at Ripley, I didn't actually read it, for 170. If we'll go with that for now. It don't have to be exact, though. There's no general direction on that. That'll work itself out, but it won't lie anyway on ILS. 170. Just up here, it's not the runway I was reading when I got it, but I think it's the one I'm actually on. He got the number right on. I know that. I'm trying to get him to change it, but it's so easy on this one. I don't know how I do. Let's see now. What am I trying to do? I want that up on this on 1.7. Right there. That's backwards. I must be wrong. I think this guy here. Not 17. 170. Something wrong. I just read it wrong. 170. Right there. That's more like it. This says I'm almost in line with Memphis on 170. Or is that not Memphis? This is South. That's it. Still don't look like it's exactly where it ought to be. Oh, I'm still on GPS, that's fine. Get off the GPS right now. That ain't why the other did come on for me. Now 2's still supposed to come on. This is over here. I still don't have that one. That's wrong. Stay on this heading till that comes around the south, and we're going to go into it. We're about this here right now. That's it right there, but it ain't on. I ain't worried about the GPS no more. Close enough here, I'll read this one for now. Now it's very low altitude, so it ain't going to come on either at this point. I used that yesterday before. It's supposed to work. Got to be distance. But if he says like I thought he did, I should have had it before I called Memphis. So something ain't jiving there. Distance, direction, altitude, maybe the altitude, maybe that's the other. On that one, I've never heard it before, but I've had them not to come on. That may be wrong. Maybe something to the altitude will turn on. As a rule, they don't matter before you ask for height. They say high altitude, but all it means is it reaches further. Altitude, low altitude, something. Whatever. We're going to stay with it and see. This one right here is what I want right here. But I want this one right here. I'm not using this right at the moment. Squawking hood, I'm going to listen here to Memphis. Then I'll have it here to go by. And put this on Memphis temporarily. I'm going to the other side. I need to move a little further over this way. So I'm going to move about 10 degrees to the west. Just bring around to exactly 220. Now, I'll set this here. We'll come in on 270. Trying to determine whether it's going to be left or right overhead. Don't remember 180 won't be bad though. along here out of Memphis. So I think I need to be along there end of it also. Backwards. 2-3 is not bad for Memphis, so we're gonna let the plane go there right there for Memphis. 2-3, 2-2. The other end of it, see this end here needs to be around 20 to 30 though. That would be close to what it is in out of Memphis, so I'm gonna go back down to 225 on the back end. Better get going the right direction. They moving, come on. Right there's speed. Stop. 240 where I had that, I'm on the wrong button. Listen here, boy, every day moving right there. Alright, now this way back to 225 roughly. Right there will be 225 on this end. That end take me where I want to go. Should bring me across Ripley. I'm close enough to it to find it. If I'm wrong, it still should be helping me out. Out of I'm also 150 miles out of Memphis. I need to get out. So we're going to slow down about 20. We're going to come down to 10,000 right there. May continue to fall once we get there too. Go to 10 when they continue to fall further. I may even have to fall, go ahead and fall faster than that probably to get there. Let's stop 10-2. That's for preparation you're supposed to make when you cross 10, which we already got a made. Drop this at 1,500 for now, or 2,000. 2,000 right there. Here we go, we got somebody coming in. Captain has come back into team speak. I'll make him talk to him in a few minutes once I get down. Once I close out the session. Take it off there. We don't need that no more. We're not actually using that. We're all on BOR now from Memphis. I'm looking for Ripley. Nope, that might be it right there. Oh, we got it right there. We've got Ripley. Finally on. Now we can go back to it instead of where we at. That's 50, gonna be 40. Let's set that back forward for now. 108.40 for that. Alright, now we got this. This needs to be now over to 17. Close enough for now. I didn't check the runway heading on. Well, it's still on here though. I can bring it up a little bit. I think it's on here. It might be pretty accurate. Let me check and see it's my book. Let me go look. Flying heading is 195 it says. We'll try that 195 what the book says. Right or wrong, once we get on the aisle, that's going to straighten itself out anyway. This will get us in the areas that come down. We're 95 miles out of there, we're still pretty high, so I'm going to bring it on down faster because I don't want to be late getting there. Let's go 3,500. Drop this back to about 200. Slow it down. We don't need that noise maker no more. Turn that off. All that was to tell me when it come on. The way it was doing it, come on a lot later than I expected. 100 miles where it come on, not 200. Roughly. Coming down. Let's get down and get into a lower altitude. I'm gonna come on down now to 8,000. In fact, that distance I'm going down to 4,800. And they just stop at that. All of them adjustments crossing 10,000 already made anyway. We're on there, possibly do a lower the flap, slow down, but not too fast. We're still flying, say, above 250 here, and probably fast enough we're not slowing down. But at 10,000, we need to just about 11,000 to start slowing down. In fact, I'm gonna slow down right now. Just fixed overspeed at this. One way or flaps will make a difference. If I down enough, we'll do some more. If we want to slow down, we use the wheel. Come on down. And he's slowing. Drop a little lower. Get enough drag out there, she's got to do something. Now she's slowing. I think I see it moving. That's what I was after. It ain't as slow as I'd like to see it, but it's coming down. All I gotta do to get under this amount by the time this gets to there. Still not slowing as much as I'd expect, but we can get more. That's no problem. We're still coming around to the runway heading. We're fixing to line up on that. This needle here is moving. We're fixing to follow that in. We got ILSs now. It's 108.50 is what they were on this end. I hope that's right. There it is. We don't need Memphis no more. 50 right there, you go. Now that's got that. That won't come on till within 20, between 30 and 22 miles of Ripley. Well, that'll come on. I want to be on the runway heading on VOR coming into Ripley before I get there. That way all I have to do is slide off of VOR onto the ILS. Whether it be left or right or whatever. It'll give you the same direction pull no matter where you got it set. If you got it sitting in front of you for direction, it's telling you right. Don't matter if you got it right or wrong, it all just points that direction. But it only comes to the center when you get centered. It got nothing to do with whether or not you got it pointed right. It just helps you realize where you need to be if you got it turned right. We got a couple of small factories sitting down there here. These are River, Arkansas. Am I over that way already? No, that's just maybe the other river north. I'm in there though. Let's see where we at. That's could be the Mississippi right here, going forward. Kentucky comes across into there, but I believe that's gonna be the Mississippi right there where this right here comes down across. Right over. Now, outside the plane, watch this thing maneuver. There we go. On the radio stack also. There we go. And we busted it coming down pretty good. Let's see where we are altitude-wise. Oh, we got to pass 10, so we can slow this down. Slow it down to about 1,000 or less. Try 800 a while. We're still 70 miles out. Yeah, we're all right now. We don't need near that much. Instead of 500, they go at that. But we only got. We're gonna level off right along there. We're gonna level off here real soon. Look at that right there. We're at 5,048. We leveling off. So 205 feet, we're going to level off. We might as well be leveling now for that matter. We don't need the flaps now unless we're too slow. Put them back up to save fuel, as long as it'll hold us altitude without them. We only use them for drag. As long as you didn't put them down early enough to blow them off, you're alright. I might have, but anyway. I could have raised the nose and slowed the plane first. I didn't do it. Throttle off and raise the nose. She will slow down. Once you get below the threshold on the flaps, you can drop them. I don't know where you at. Well, that's the way I see it in the simulator. Okay. We're now level at 38.38.4. As long as that don't drift off very much there, we've got it paid. Up or down. Climbing a little. May maintain climb without the flaps. If it doesn't, I'll do something else. 45 on here. Folks got 48. That's where I want it. The center did too. It was falling. Headed to 45, that's what it's doing. Dead on 48, holding, we're in good shape. We're 66 miles out of Ripley. We're on this mark, so now we don't need this one anymore as long as it doesn't run us, so we'll move this here to the left. Now I'm not sure if it's the exact right one. Came on behind me, that means that's wrong. So we really can't do that at this point. There's an ILS behind me, the same numbers. It will burp beep right here. But that's stopped by ILS, that's another one. You gotta know when you're wrong and know not to go to it. See there? But this right here tells me it's wrong, but this right here is right. That's in front of me. Off to my left, the plane's flying itself. If it don't go there, just don't go there. I'm going to bring this around to run to the heading I've got to sit on, which is 195. Bring it down to 195. And I can actually use it to fly the plane. And it'll turn that direction. If that center hand gets closer, I will lock it on. This hand here is getting, well, as slow as this plane turns, I better lock it down. Here we go. I said, so it turned pretty fast. Big as it is, I wouldn't expect it to though. Might have to pull a few degrees to the right to hold that bar. It's going to get run up on the bar gets right. I'm going to go 5 degrees to the right, which is to the west. Beyond where I was, so 95, make it 200. I'm trying to pull this bar a little closer to the center. If it don't, I'm not worried about it. We're in good shape anyway. We're down to 4,800. We're ready for landing procedures and still out 60 miles. We can hold, but we got a little longer. Hook on the other. Move my book down to test out. Down the first test bar. Get out of front of my TeamSpeak and my recorder. Get this down, I'll check everybody out. You go work a little bit, get that deck tore down, see what it's going to take to fix it. I got to get the swing arm off, tension it. It's not right, it ain't been right since I got it. I'm going to get it over with. Try to fix it this time right. I know what it's supposed to do, but I hadn't done it since the first time I saw it. It was froze up the first time I saw it, and I loosened the boat where it slip on the boat, but that's not right. Supposed to slip on a bushing inside there. The bushing been froze ever since day one, I think. Or at least within the first. I think the grease element didn't work and didn't use grease in it. Get it out and either re-tap it for a new fitting or something. Grease can go through to the center to make it work. Once I verify all that, I can put it back together. Or get a new swing arm and a new pusher. Possibly a bolt too, because I'm going to run it that one. Run it that way about 4 years. But it worked, so I didn't worry about it. I've got a couple idlers that starting to get bad. I've done replaced two or three of them over the last year or so. think the sound like I hear a steering idler going bad. Get on there and check that too while I'm in there. Well, before I put the deck back on. Easier to get to. If I could deck belt has to come off to work on that. Deck belt needs replacing, but it's not worth slap out. Them parts give me trouble if I about got that belt. I'll put it back on, order one pretty quick and have it here. Like mow 5 acres of grass every 2 weeks and keep the mower running and a little other stuff around here going and do all this video, and I ain't doing bad for no length. I think. Don't need a crutcher, but sometimes I wonder. I need to lose about 50 pounds. That would sure help. It's hard to lose weight eating everything you find. That's what I do. If you want me to eat it, just sit down in front of me. Okay, where we at? 47 miles out of Ripley, VOR. Online, well, not quite. It didn't get over. It got over the wrong way. That means even with my setting of 5 degrees, I'm still losing ground. So let's get over 5 more degrees. This bar is further away now, quite a bit further than it was a while ago. That wind is, even though I'm not reading a lot of wind, it's drifting this plane. It says 2 mag at 0, but it's still the plane's drifting. Something's carrying it to that side. But I'm fighting it by 10 degrees and still sliding that way. It was 5. It should be coming back now. I thought 5, usually 5 would get it. On most planes. Watching that bar right there, trying to make sure you don't get any further away. Waiting on this right here to come on here. Well, that's already on. This one right here, which was on behind me, it's off now. Now I can start looking for it. The one behind me went off now. Now I can start searching for that one. 42 miles out. I'm gonna slow down to 180. Make it 175. I don't pay it 30. There we go. Now, as long as we hold our altitude, I'm not worried about the flaps. If we go to losing altitude, I'll lower the flaps. That will make up for the lift. We'll come right back up. I'll probably hold its altitude at 130 without flaps, be my guess. We slow down more reaction time to everything. We'll get down to 100 after a while and see if it'll fly at that dirty. Within 30 miles here, I want to get it down. Start comparing. This will come on here, so that gets down to about 28. See, it ain't on. That's on. That's the VOR's ILS. This ILS does have DME, so once we get on it, we won't need the other. Is coming to an end. Won't be long now. Get outside one more time down low. Sort of check out the terrain around me here. There's Ripley Lake. I do believe. There's the airport right there for Ripley Lake right there behind me. Ripley Lake. That's where my son was able to take out for built this lake. That's the Mississippi River right there, which is tied to the lake at times. That's how it got its water when it formed inside the river. It formed due to an earthquake, and the river ran backwards into it for X amount of hours, filling it up. I guess it run forwards and backwards into it. up all the water for a period of time. They've been running bikers. I wonder how low did the lower part get before it caught up. I'd like to know that. Did the ground become bare? I doubt it. But it's not impossible. The river run bikers, it had to be getting lighter down below fast. The only run bikers there for that small area, but yet still passing. That's another story. Wasn't really run bikers, just circling into it. Those little bikers. But they said it did for so many hours. That meant any boats on the river was getting in a risk at that time below us. They would be getting, water would be getting shallower and shallower. And once it gets through filling that up, it's going to come back up rapid. That's the way I see it, whether it did or not. I wasn't there before my time. That's just what they say. History. I believe it's actually history too. Or it is hearsay or history, I'll put it that way. I think I've heard it in history, I think so. Go out into again, but we won't do that right now. Coming up on Ripley. Well, we're 30 miles out of Ripley. Let's get prepared for land. Slow the thing down to about 110. I'm going 30. Wheel down, flap pull. That's down. Flap start down. Wheels down. We're still flying by that bar right there. Time for that to come on any time. It says 20, within 28 to 22, it should be over. Flaps are going full, wheels are down, airspeed 120. I believe it'll fly a little slow on that one. I'm going to trust it at this point. Get inside the cockpit here. Got any more lights than that? No, that's all we got. That's good enough. I'm going to let that down a little more. I won't leave that because I'll be using these here. Those are so small I can't really see. I'll leave that at the top for now. I'm going to bring this down a little closer to my level. This one too. That's right there. It says it's on. They believe. Yep. Just started talking, but I saw it before it did. I saw it before it started talking to me. I'm going to click that, and it took over, so I'm through with that. It's good sound. Now all I got to watch is the altitude, which is down below there, and I can't see it. See there? Where I want it, I can't keep it there. Altitude 47. As long as it holds its altitude, it could drift in the bend, but it should pick itself back up. Here's the engine trying to bring it back up. 4750 coming back up. She's coming back up to the elevation it's supposed to be at. Hey, it's turning all the way around. Now that is a mistake. Apparently it is, this may be the wrong ILS. Let me find the other ILS right quick. I got a feeling it's the wrong one. I'll turn back again there. Like that, let's go with that. If I'm on the wrong ILS, it'll fly away from the airport to it. Sometimes you catch it too early, do the same thing. So let me check for direction here. I need this back up on my screen, and I need the other ILS is 10835 is what it was. I remember now. Before I found it, yeah, 10835. Let's go 10835 right here. And check it. It's still on. That's on. Let's try that one there. See if it does right. If it does right, it's probably the right one. If you get on the wrong one, see, it's got them supposedly backwards, but apparently they're still backwards, no matter what you say. Because you'll cross the numbers What's wrong in on wrong end of the airport. Numbers on the north end should say 36 going out. Well, actually on the north end should say south. South end should say north, but that's where you're pointing to go out. But anyway, that looks like to me that was right, and it looks like that's it. Now let's check our altitude again. Make sure what we're doing. Airspeed, altitude here, 47, 87, it's good shape. As long as it don't drift down no more, we're alright. It coming up, it's climbing, that's what I want. It's doing it so slow, I don't think I should slow down much more, but I'm going to try another 10. I might not be able to stand it. If it goes to drifting down, I'll have to go back to 20. And sometimes it won't recover because you done lost it. We'll try to see though. Here we go. She's alright there. She's actually down one since I changed the speed. They had time really with the speed to get there yet. Or 790, she's down another one. She gets about 2 more, I'll be done to change the speed again. If she loses a nudge and it don't start to climb, the edges ain't picking up, I'm gonna go back up 10. Or 5. I'm gonna go back to 5 anyway. I don't like that factor. Right there. Just a decision a man has to make in a hurry if he's gonna do it. Back up 1 there already, but I'm gonna let it go at that. I'm gonna call that good for approach. I'll keep an eye on that and the glide slope when I get it. I should get a glide slope here in a minute. If I don't get it pretty quick, then I'll know that I'm still on the wrong one. Catch it too quick. It'll be about any time now with glide slope with it. Bars flying the plane. This here is. There's the glide slope. We are on the right end. The rest of it's no longer guesswork. We're where we need to be. The other number was wrong. That's how you determine which one's which when you don't know. Okay, here we go. Yeah, when I locked onto it, it turned the wrong way. It's one or two things. Some of them, when you're out too far, they'll come on backwards, and you got to get closer for the switch. That's what that I thought we might be doing, but it wasn't. I was actually on the wrong one. I was turning the way it's supposed to turn. I just was on the wrong end of the airport. Far yet. Now we're coming in. Coming into Ripley, Tennessee. I'll preset my joystick throttle. Have it ready. Autopilot is alright, I won't put it over here over these edges. I won't leave them the next few minutes. Get them down out up there. Put that over here for so we can see the mileage. We do have a DME on it. What's the difference between the two? We're still on BR on one of them. Should be the same. Yep, but they're still on BOR. 3.5. There we go. Now they're the same. That's what I was supposed to have right there. Now I can get rid of that. I don't need it anymore. All I need is plane on the ground, wheels down. They are. Outside verify I'm dirty. Dirty means all in landing profile. I'm full left wheel down and cruising. That's the way I burn them in. That'll give me the chance to get it as slow as possible before it touches down. The rest of it's up to me whether I hit the ground early or what. And we're looking for an airport. Now this is a small airport. It's a little bigger than it's supposed to be, but it's, if you look it up in the FSX, you'll see it's a little grass strip. But when I land, it won't be grass strip. Anybody that wants this airport, all they got to do is get in touch with Ripley. They might want to become a member, but it's not necessarily, I don't believe. I'll be one of them to be dealing with, I'll put it that way. Me and Razor pretty well takes care of that end of it right now, and if you need assistance, the admins could either get it for you or get you to somebody that can. hard to find that, and sometimes rooms you can't get in, maybe or something. But usually you can private chat me. About all you can do. You can't vote, but you can private chat me. Private chat me. If I see it, I will answer it. I don't always see it. I get in games, the taskbar don't show up. That means I won't know it. If the taskbar will show up, it'll pop up as soon as you come in. Send it to me. I might see it. I should. Don't always. But I will. If I see you, I'll talk to you. Try to. I've had several come in that wouldn't talk to me. I'll see I got Dyersburg spelled wrong on my book. Got a D in front of a D in front of the Y, and it don't belong there. I'm not gonna mess that. Sometimes you type and mess your autopilot up. You type on one page and the autopilot responds to it also. I've had that to mess me up more times than you got fingers and toes. So I'm not gonna type on it until I get down at the very least. So watch it for the airport. Bring the equipment back up. We'll put it outside. We'll go outside a few more seconds. A minute or two, whatever. Get rid of that book because I can't see my video tape. It's still running good. I hadn't turned it off. Okay. Now that's all nothing else. You go type it and turn that thing off. We want to go back outside the plane a minute. Eyeball the terrain around me. Alright, this airport was added for me as a Ripley Airport for me to find. This little spot of ground right here, by the color of it, that is actually my home. He added it also. My house is actually, I say house, I live in a trailer house, but it actually appears on a piece of ground. If you pass over about 300 feet in there, you actually see the trailer, my truck, car in the yard, or the back over the backyard. See all of it. It's there. And I own a little strip of ground. I don't know all of it. I own a little strip of ground like an L shape, back the back of the L shape, or the place where I burn a brush pile. That's there too. I can see it. The brush pile back there. In fact, I made a new brush pile and I had to burn it, but it shows a burn pile, but it shows a spot on Google. And that's where they come from, Google. He wrote it for me and then added the building and stuff for me. I've got 2 hangers with doors open and closed on it. Use frequency on the radio to open and close doors. Let's get back inside the plane and prepare to land. Bring up our equipment. That's all of it right there that we need. It says right here, I thought that to get too close. Let's see if I can correct that right quick. My mistake, I just got too close. That's my mistake. Let's see if we can get this thing down here right quick. I've got to re-catch that or fly around, one or two. Come down. 2,500 might be too fast. Try that right along there. I've got to get below, bring these diamonds back up. Don't I gotta fly around. That's my mistake. Got too long doing too many things. All I gotta do now is get down there. The throttles are too low. I'm gonna get on down a little faster yet. I need to get below those diamonds. I need to do it as quick as possible so to have time to regulate itself. I should do a fly around, what I should do. Just do 180 and come back in. So I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm pretty close, 6 miles out. Tempted to do a go around right quick. I'm fixing to do a go around. It's too close to suit me. Pull this back up. About 4,000. Throttle back about another 20. Bring this around. That should work right there. Put this on, bring this around. We're going to fly around. It was coming in, but I didn't want to catch it that close to the ground. It was too close. My fault that we missed it. We will go back and get it. That should be alright right there with the wheels down. I still should be able to handle that right there. But leave it in landing profile. Maybe the fuel will hold out. It says I'm stalling, but it shouldn't. see it all. Let's see what it does. There you go. Stall that one out. Going all around to the north. All right, don't start. It's a big stall on me. I'm losing it.
$500, $400, $300, $200, $100, $20.
It said 20. Hit the ground. I do believe the wheels are down, so it should be alright. That's my mistake. It wouldn't handle the turn with the flaps, is what happened. My mistake. We crashed the plane. We're going to go ahead and land it anyway. Now let's go back to here. Set this back here a little faster. That's still set there, so that should take over and go ahead and work. Set this a little faster here. A little less flaps. Take the wheels up for a few minutes. It should fly now. Still says it's trying to stall though. Come on, get it right. Get it flying. I knew when it started wobbling and stalling. I done messed up. Too late to take control of that altitude. Wrong. Let's do it again.
500, 400, 300, 200, 100.
It ain't, I done messed this up big time. It ain't letting me fly the plane for some reason or another. Still set back up there. It's not, once you crash one, a lot of times it will not go back to flying. That's what it's doing now, I think. See it stall it again. Nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down. Pull throttle. Can't do no more there. I know something else too. Let's bring this here back to full mixture. I need that come. I need to be down to the here. Push this back forward. That's got a lot to do with it. Must be all the way forward. Didn't have enough. I told you I need to set that back before I try to land. That's got a lot to do. I didn't have enough pitch on the prop to fly. When I got down there and tried and really needed it. That's it right there. Now, let's try it again. Where are we at? This is too much climb. Let's set this down. That's got a lot to do with it too. Like the 500. That's what stalled me right there. I had that on the down pitch. When it went up the same amount. She should fly now, surely. I'm not going to cut all that out. It's real life, I probably would. I'm not real life, I'd be dead beside the one. I'm talking about it. If I was going to edit, I might cut that out. But since I don't edit, you will see it. These are getting more right now. This is getting to be about where I want it. Go back to 4,800. I'll set the airspeed back. It should fly now. It should fly now. That right there is what got me. This. The fact that I was trying to do all the flaps and everything, the pitch wasn't right. I didn't have enough pull to make that turn. It should have made the turn with flaps down, but it might not. Some of them won't. Now, when you get back above, we'll go back in and land it. What I'm going to do is, in case I have fuel plane damage, so it won't come into vol with me when you see the plane blink. Right there. Now we got a brand new plane. We're not in the same. It's the same plane, but it's reset. Now let's go back to here. Bring my autopilot back up. Where's it at? Right here. It's still set. I'll set this on northerly direction. Bring up our other equipment. Let's try it again. This time, let's see if we do a better job. I just took my eyes off too long a while ago. When I look back, I was too close. I'd probably better off going and landed with what I've done. In fact, I know what I'm now. But I at least would have got it down, I believe, without any real trouble. But I didn't want to have to wrestle at the last minute trying to land it. And that was my mistake. Pitch, if I'd have pushed that prop mixture back, I might not have had that problem. It might have flew. It didn't have enough pitch on the prop to pull there to get me with the flaps down. That had a lot to do with it. Now, let's bring this around again to here, and we should have everything else still set. Yep, and it's still on. We're going to set that button back, come back into it. We're back clean again. We've got to go dirty. We can go out a little further here. It says I'm far enough, but a little more won't hurt it. All these are above, you're in good shape, good as you're going to get with it. We're at 47, I'm back at 48 where I was before. Let's skip over to see the altitude. See, I need to move these. I like having that top bunch where I don't have to roll them up so high. 42 and climbing. Yeah, we are coming back up to where we were. That means it's right here. Might have to be a little further out time we get to the altitude. As long as it's above center, we're in good shape. My mistake, we'll try not to make that same mistake again. I wasn't watching the diamonds while I was talking and turning. Going through wasn't a bad idea, but not setting the pitch and all. I told you when I said I need to reset it, I forgot it. I'm not bad about using to start with. But I was trying to save fuel, even though I had plenty. Alright, now we fix to turn crossways to the airport, which will be right along there. We're already set here to fly the plane. We can slow back down and go dirty again. Down to 120. Wheels and flap back down. All the way. This time we're going to try to keep our eye on that thing. So these diamonds is what rules the world right here. And if you don't rule them, they will rule you. Once this plane locks into that right there, once everything's on, I could have set it at any time. When them went to move, I could have set it. Right now, I can set them, providing this bar goes active. It's not active yet. I need that bar active, but once the plane goes to flyby, it'll be active. This arrow here tells me not to get too close to the airport. I've got the front of the wing. If it's still on, it seems to be. It's still on. I get crossways this, but don't want to get this front of the wing too much. Right down the front of the wing. Being front of the wing means I'm getting closer. I don't need to get closer as long as that's already trying to be active. Don't need to get much closer, I'll put it that way. 17 miles out. But we're going to fly crossways the airport to get back in line. My mistake, I did it wrong. Buy it when you order it. Probably half the people out there knew I was fixing to mess up. I had forgot about that pitch and mixture. I don't fly these planes a whole lot. As soon as I got to wobble, I knew it was too late probably. My mind works so slow I can't get the autopilot off quick as I should. As soon as you turn it off and throttle, you got a chance of catching it before you hit the ground. At that altitude, I doubt you got a chance. So. Come around about 5 more. Try that right there a few minutes. Looks like a diamond may be sliding on me. The bar is not active. We're still alright as long as the bar is, as long as the diamond is above halfway point. I'm in real good shape. Half of the upper half. I'll put that away 3/4 for the bottom. She just made a turn. Now I can actually set it. So now I can slow this down to, I was at 15 where I was at. Right there. Flaps are all the way down. Wheels are down. Barrel pipe, I look at outside. Alright, go back inside, bring my equipment back up. And lock the approach. This time, let the plane work on what it's got to have. Now, it may still have a little problem being dirty, and I think it does, with the fact that I made that sharp turn. But we'll see where we at here, but I need to know that and this. See, we're at 40, well, we're still at 48 and above. We are. It actually climbs. I had to get back down to what it's doing. It actually climbs on instead of falling. 48 now, we're going on to 48. We'll be alright. That right there, everything is fine. The altitude let her go out here in a few minutes, and after that, she's got full control. That's all alright. This time we might be doing a little better, I hope. Now, I've done the mess around and got it zoomed wrong. I want to see the global part of it like that. And get that right along there, and move this back down where I had it. Move this back down roughly where I had it. This over here where I had it. And I can see them better than I can them others. Move this right here, I had it over here. Now we're back where we should have been. It's all entirely my mistake. But that's where it went. I was doing real good, so I took my mind off of that. And I could have still landed it. If I went on in there, I believe I'd have landed it pretty well. But I just got leery about the distance and speed and time. So I want to try to turn it around. I raised the throttle, but forgot about the pitch being off. Without that pitch to pull you at this altitude, you ain't got it. RPM is down to 18. I need to be up on 20 something. That's the reason I pushed the full throttle. It didn't do nothing. The pitch wasn't there to hip it, and the mixture was down too. This altitude full reach is right. Oh no! See that background noise? Every time I get right here, background noise comes on. Every time she does that. Like the last few minutes. I hadn't heard nothing, and all of a sudden I hear a video running over. I have to teach her to use a headset for all this too. Or get me a soundproof room around this thing. I don't have room for that. Where is the airport, people? Throttle set for approach. Keyboard set for autopilot turn off. Turn there on the left hand up here where it belongs. Right there now. Feels comfortable. The airport's up on that rib on that. I got interested while ago on that right there. Like in my home, and that's how I best that. I got to talk about that. Forgot where the heck I was flying. Now I got to remember when I see that, it's time to set that too. Headed in. Approach right there, approach lights. Now he's got a pretty good size asphalt strip, and on the end of that he's got a little grass strip reaching all out beyond it. Really nice for the airport to be where it's at. It's too big. Now, it's got a big jet static plane sitting up beside the hangar, which looks a little out of place on this little town. We know the airport pick it up, but the town over there. And we tried to get him to take that back. Well, we say we did. We needed to get him to take that out and reset these runways. He might like it there, but I don't really care much for it. If it was separate, I'd take it out myself. But since it's within the plane of the terrain, I don't know how to take it out. If I could find it, I could probably take it out. I might someday try. If it's separate, I can take it out. All it is find it. In fact, I added this airport to the Memphis scenery. It's loaded with Memphis. It's not loaded right now on its own. It's loaded through Memphis. I didn't mean to leave it that way, but I did. I just checked to see if it worked. It did. I added Memphis scenery to, I added Ripley scenery to Memphis scenery, took Ripley both out, re-edited it, come on. It's the right place and everything. Looks fine. I don't see a thing wrong with it. It's all loaded with one. This loads the area, loads both airports at the same time. It didn't change nothing, I can tell. Everything that's wrong was already wrong. We're coming upon our approach. I don't seem to have a call out. I should have. I hadn't heard them. Without call out, it helps a little to have a call out to know where you're at in altitude. This bigger plane I need to take over about 500 feet. I'll take over a jet at 500, take over a little plane at about 300. This is not a little plane. It looks like about 1,000 feet. By looking at what I'm used to the scenery being in but I hadn't heard no call out, so I mean they're not on this plane. I need to have take 5 minutes to handle. It's already in the computer. All I do is add the lines to the config and come right on. I do the elements of the virtual cockpit. That's where the instruction set put them, and they're working anywhere. Either one of the cockpits. Look like we're hanging low with it. Glide slopes, they were dead on line. That's all that matters. Now, if we can turn the autopilot off right now, throttle will maintain the same as long as I don't touch it. I have control. I didn't even hear that beep beep on my autopilot going off. I'm supposed to hear that too. I do have control though. Now, the diamonds are going down. I need to get down with them. Take control of the throttle here in a few minutes so I can start to check it up a little. As long as it's flying, I'm not worried about it. See, we're going back up. That means I'm plenty high. Get back down a little more. Over that airport property here in a few seconds. Down a little more. I'm too high by the bubbles.
500.
There's a 500 call out. Hearing all the rest of them. That must be in this plane on its own already in this plane. That was a different voice what I'm used to too. Down some more to that runway. Throttle off.
400.
I won't put them off, but I won't control the throttle now.
300.
I believe I cut the throttle from off. Now get over that way a little bit. Come on. Now set back up. Don't drift past it.
200.
Get down there. Throttle off. Get over that way a little bit.
100.
Nose up.
50.
Nose
40.
up. Nose up.
30.
Wheels down.
10.
Touch the ground. Touch the ground. Come on now. I gotta have room to stop. Get on the ground. We'll have time to stop this thing. Well, that's crashing and landing too. We'll get both of them this time. Everybody can see exactly what I can't do. Okay. Outside the plane, flaps up. Take this big plane over to this airport. See, we've got a little cabin on the right. You can't see. Well, you can like video. A cabin on the right smoking. A little bit of car sitting there. That house is really there at the grass strip. It's not a little log cabin, but it's one there. I know I worked on it for 3 months. And it's a grass strip in the cow pasture where it is. This was all that for me. I don't believe this plane will fit in that hangar, so I'm not going to even try. I could open the doors for you, though. This was built for me. That's hoping my little white Ranger sitting there with me standing beside of it, actually. And then the big plane. We got a patrol car sitting on the other side beside that building, and a fire department truck. Fuel stations around the corner there, and the hangar on the right. The floor, all the floor inside might say it's fuel line. You go in there and you just about go and get the same fuel as all there is to it. Now I'm gonna go to right here and we'll open them doors. Right here, the doors open. The one on the left, the brown one, right above the door says 1400. Set that right there on 1400. And bring it to the top and the doors will open. They take a while, but they will open. Or close enough, they're supposed to open. Why they ain't done it, I can't tell you, but it's up to you. I may have to get a little closer. I look like I'm close enough. Set these others on 1500 for it to open them. If they hadn't done it, maybe I lied to you. Not intentional, I bet you. See if that's a low. Well, that's 1550. That ain't right. 1500. If they don't open, I don't know why. The show's supposed to open at that. On that one, that's where they're at. Why don't that open? I've opened them a million times. There they are. There's that one. There's the 1500. Now let's try the 1400 now. It just took a long time for the probably network on this thing thinking that slow. That far. It has to think in and out and back. See, I turned over to 1400. Them closed. The others should open now. Shouldn't have to be that close either. Should have done open. I have no idea why they ain't done open. Usually it opened me from back there that flagpole thing. There you go. That opened it now. And where fuel is at 59%. Turn this thing right around in here. I don't think it'll fit that hanger too good. Go right over here to Chevron fuel stations right there. Park it right there. And fuel it up. She's 100%. Now I'm going to shut her down right here. Fuel off. Bring this up where I can see it. Power avionics off. Power off. That's it. Everything is down. Lights off. That's it. She's all down. Now we're ready to call this video a wrap. And there's my little airport that he created for me. Runways, highway, barns, everything out there. He created all that. And I do appreciate it. And we're going to get out there. We got another over on in Missouri for a razor. He's got one over there. It's not got quite as much intense. He built it more real than this one, intentionally. And it's got a little more than belongs there, but not a lot. Anyway, we're going to call this thing a wrap. And this is Town Dog, and I'm going to try to say goodbye if this thing, or bye-bye, or whatever I do to say. And if this thing will quit recording when I push the button. It did not. I got to select the screen first. And now it should.